This is the big one. This is the big boy. Stattlefront. Jesus! What a great entrance! What an entrance! All right. Peter Piper picked. Jesus Christ. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Good enough. All right, let's start over. All of you ignore that. None of you heard a damn thing. You got me? Star Wars Battlefront II 2.0. That's what the patch is called, and that's appropriate because this is your big boy. This is the big one. They have completely overhauled all of the bad things about the game. In basics, progression now makes sense. They've overhauled unit customization. They've overhauled the entire core of Star Wars Battlefront 2. It no longer revolves around monetization. Also, monetization is not coming back for pay to win. Pay to win is completely gone from Star Wars Battlefront 2 forever, and you can't even buy loot crates anymore. And you will never be able to buy loot crates. The only way you can earn loot crates is by completing in-game challenges and milestones, and they only contain appearance customization items. Sometimes they contain skins, sometimes they contain victory poses, emotes, stuff like that. Nothing that affects gameplay will ever be able to be purchased with real money from here on out, and nothing that affects gameplay will ever be inside of a loot crate. So it's a step in the right direction. Apparently, DICE has said that this update, the progression update, patch 2.0, is the first of many steps to overhauling the rest of Star Wars Battlefront 2, and look at all of those new notifications. That's because unit customization is completely different. Instead of having progression be tied to random gambling and loot crates, progression is now linear, which makes a lot of sense. Basically, let's say you're playing as Officer. If you are playing as Officer, you are earning XP for Officer. For instance, my Officer is level 20. That means that I had 20 skill points that I could spend on my cards. Let's say you're starting out and you just bought the game, and you're playing as Heavy. Your Heavy would be at level 0. As you play as Heavy in the game in, let's say, Blast or Galactic Conquest, you're going to be earning XP with everything that you do, and then you'll be leveling up. With each level, you earn a single skill point. That skill point can be used to purchase a star card and then level up said star card. I've already used all of my skill points because I haven't played Heavy since patch 2.0 dropped. But what this update means for those of you that already have Star Wars Battlefront 2 is basically this. You keep everything you have. Keep everything. And whatever crafting points that you have, whatever crafting parts that you have, they will be converted into skill points. Roughly 40 crafting parts will equal a single skill point, and they'll be rounding up as well. So that should be coming in April. Your crafting parts will be converted. Credits can no longer be used to purchase star cards via loot crates. You can't purchase loot crates at all with money or credits. Credits are now used for appearances and skins. That's coming in April as well. So I'm really happy about it. It's actually a really simple update. Every single unit that you see here, you play as that unit to level up that unit, and then as soon as you level up, you get a skill point to spend on that unit's star cards, and that's it. That's all there is to it. Now, some things, for instance, more advanced star cards that change up how you play. This really comes into play with your trooper units, because these star cards down here, like the level 20, the level 25 star cards, they completely change up how you play the specialist. So that's why they're level locked behind higher levels, is because DICE figures that the more you play the game, the more you're playing one of these troopers, the more you're getting used to whatever their basic skill set is, and then you can upgrade and move yourself onto the more advanced skill sets. They're not more OP, they're just very different in how they play. And if you, that's what these numbers are, by the way. 25 is level 25 lock. That's a level 15 lock right there. And if you want to upgrade your star cards in terms of their personal star card level, for instance, I could upgrade this to Epic once I reach Specialist level 35. That's level locked as well. So when you see like a level 15 level lock here, that's for the initial star card level of Common, which is that little gray block you see there. Obviously, it goes from Common to Uncommon, which is green, to Rare, which is blue, and finally Epic, which is purple. So yeah, that's basically what they've done. How monetization is going to work, you will be able to buy skins with real money in the future. That's coming in April, I believe. Skins and appearances are definitely coming in April, but I think that monetization on that may or may not be coming in April. I don't know. I'm not sure if DICE knows. And yeah, it's great. Also, Arcade, you now have Epic Star Cards unlocked for every single class, every single unit. That way you can test out what it is like to be at that Epic level and decide what Star Cards you wanna use and what Star Cards you want to upgrade to Epic for whichever units you're specializing in. Also, we've got a new map. It's Bespin from the Bespin DLC from Star Wars Battlefront 1. It's Administrator's Palace, and let me tell you, this is a fantastic map to play in Heroes versus Villains. So I'm going to see if we can do that right now. And we'll also level up our Darth Vader, and maybe some of our heroes as well, like Rey. I'd like to level her up. She's pretty good. All right, cross your fingers that we actually hit Bespin Administrator's Palace. Okay, so that was a mouthful. That's what she said. No, but seriously, I think I'm done talking about the progression now, unless you guys have any questions. But that's the basics. There's more to get into, like how they came to some of these decisions. Also, like the amount of XP it takes to level up. It does increase exponentially with every level. For instance, level 1 to 2, level 3 to 4, level 4 to 5, it's going to be higher with each step, with each level, the XP required. But it doesn't take a lot of time. I've played around with this system, and it seems like it's good. It's a step in the right direction at least. They can do any fine-tuning they want, but thank God it's in the game. I wish it could have been in the game earlier, but understandably, when I was talking to the developers, a lot went into this. A lot of stuff that you wouldn't even think about, not just legal perspectives, not just quarterly earnings, fiscal reports, not just that, but the very fact that there are big plans in the future for Star Wars Battlefront 2, and they're overhauling much of the very core of the game. And that means that they're kind of redeveloping Battlefront 2. It's taking a lot of effort, it's taking a lot of time. They got a lot of numbers they got to crunch. So they really did get this out as fast as they could, but the game should have launched like this, so it feels like it's been a long time. And it has been months. So anyway, I'm glad it's here. I just wish it could have been earlier, but I understand why that wasn't possible. If the game would have launched like this, man, things would have been so different. I love this game, I really do, and I hope that they continue improving it, because I would like it to see... I would like to see a day where Battlefront 2 is a game that anybody could enjoy without having a sour taste left in their mouths. And you know what? Honestly, as cut up as I am about the launch... Oh, not Starkiller Base again! Give me Bespin! Anyway, as cut up as I am about the launch of Star Wars Battlefront 2 and the state of the game that it was in a way, it's kind of a good thing. Not for Battlefront, not for Star Wars, but it's kind of a good thing for the gaming industry. I don't know. I'm looking forward to a lot of games like Anthem, Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead is probably beyond repair because of GTA Online, but at least Anthem. Anthem should be good. I honestly don't think that EA would dare make the same mistake that they made with Battlefront 2 with another game. That's not to say that they're not going to try to find some new form of monetization, but at least it's not going to be the same. Because, yeah, the backlash, holy crap, it would be immense. Anyway, what's up, people? How's 2.0 looking? 2.0 is looking very good, Steve. Very good. It's a great patch. It's just really solid, you know? It's simple. There's not a lot that they could screw up, but they didn't screw up anything. Actually, I guess there was a lot that they could have screwed up, but they didn't, thank God. I'm going to back out one more time because I really, really want to go to Bespin. It's my favorite Heroes versus Villains map. It's actually a lot of fun. Administrator's Palaces, by the way. That's the map. It's the whole entirety of the Bespin DLC hasn't been added to Battlefront 2. I'm assuming they're going to add more maps in the future, but yeah, Administrator's Palace is it's playing pretty good. Bespin wasn't my favorite DLC for the original Battlefront. My favorite DLCs were as follows in order: Death Star DLC, Scarif, Outer Rim, Bespin. Bespin was my least favorite, but Administrator's Palace, I don't know, maybe I'm remembering it differently, but it feels a lot more fun now than it used to be. Oh, by the way, let me show you guys. I don't know if they added this in 2.0. It may have been a patch before 2.0, but you've got a lot of maps in arcade now. You got Tatooine. Some of these were already in arcade, but Yavin 4 was already in. Kamino was already in. Anyway, I haven't actually played around with custom battles in arcade too much, but I think that Kashyyyk wasn't in there. I don't think Jakku was in there. Maybe it was. I don't remember Death Star 2 because I don't remember seeing the full Death Star model there to the right. But obviously, you know, Crate's new, so that's fun. And Bespin is new, obviously, of course. But I gotta be careful what I say here, obviously. However, 2018 is going to be a great year for this game. It really is. You're just going to have to take my word on that. You're just going to have to trust me. Alright, fine. We'll play Endor and then we'll see if we go to Bespin. I don't know the rotations, so maybe Starkiller Base was just before Bespin, in which case I'm going to be kicking myself. But yeah, I can't say anything. Nobody can. But 2018 is really going to be a good year for this game. So if you are a fan of Star Wars, if you are a fan of Battlefront, monitor it closely. As soon as there's any news, as soon as there's any releases, I'll be making a video on it, and I'll probably have an exclusive video whenever there's new stuff happening, because I'm lucky enough to be invited to the DICE offices whenever there's something new with Battlefront, and I was really, really skeptical when they invited me out for the progression update. I was thinking to myself, okay, they're inviting us out for an update, for a patch, for progression? I have a feeling that this progression patch is going to be a little messy. I have a feeling that they're hoping that we're going to do damage control for them. But thankfully, I was completely off base, and honestly, I feel like a dick for thinking that. And in a way, I was. I mean, personally, I feel like I was just a bit justified. All the lightsaber heroes are taken, of course. How predictable. You know what? I haven't played as Iden Versio yet. I didn't really care for the campaign all that much. I mean, it was fun. It was fun, but I don't know. Maybe I should play as her at least once. No, you know, I've played as her once. Never mind. I don't want to play. I'll play as Kylo Ren. Thank God. Somebody left. Uh-oh. Are they still having server issues? See, that's my biggest issue with the game right now, is the server issues. I've got rubber banding. I've got, sometimes things just don't pop in correctly. I'm playing on an Xbox, so it's, you know, everything should be silky smooth. It's not like it's a driver issue or something like that. I don't know what else could go wrong on my PC. It's usually NVIDIA drivers, and that's it. Anyway, I'm playing on Xbox One X, so yeah. They still haven't fixed the servers. Not quite. Please, dear God. You're EA. How can you not afford the servers? Yes! Exactly, Ryan. Vader Scream. Thank you for that donation, by the way. Yeah, I'm getting... Oh, there we go. Great. I just got impatient. If I just waited 10 seconds, it would have been fine. Tell you what, I really want to be playing as Vader, but he's already taken. Vader's my favorite right now. Darth Maul used to be my favorite, but Darth Vader is a force. I wonder where my XP bar is for Kylo. Wait, what? Bosk? I didn't select Bosk. So this is actually one of the new maps for Heroes versus... No, it's not new. It's new weather. It's foggy now, which is it's kind of cool. Usually it's nighttime, but got a little bit of variation now. Yeah, that's weird though. I picked Kylo Ren and it didn't load me in as Kylo. It loaded me in as Bosk. Rey is a great choice for the target because she's usually my #1 target anyway. She's so dangerous. Oh my god! And no, I totally didn't commit suicide on purpose so I could switch to Kylo Ren. Darth Vader! What? What? Wow. Alright. I'm happy now. Let's go. Alright, Rey's still the hero. Let's go. Yes! Yes! Ah, she's gone. She's gone. Wait, where is she? There she is. This is gonna be easy enough. As soon as my choke comes back, she's done for. Our Maul is smart though. I really appreciate that. He's staying out of the way. Yeah, for those of you that are wondering what the customization is, star cards and unit customization has been completely overhauled. Apparently some people are thinking that's... So, customization doesn't just mean pretty things. The 2.0 patch, which is this month's patch, April's patch, I don't know what that's going to be called. Hopefully 3.0, I hope it's that big. I don't know if it is going to be that big. But did they change Vader's Force choke? Feels completely different now. Anyway, yeah. Customization doesn't just mean pretty things. Customization is quite literally what's been overhauled in this patch because it's unit customization. It's the customization of their star cards, their loadouts, stuff like that. The progression refers to the leveling. The customization refers to, well, unit customization, star card customization, loadout customization. What do you call it? Loadout changing? Loadout finagling? it's loadout customization. Jesus Christ. If I would have meant skins and appearances, I would have said skins or appearances. Technically, EA doesn't even call them skins, they call them appearances. But, yeah. Hopefully I'm going to be leveling up here soon and then we can unlock some star cards for Vader. I was hoping that they would have some sort of an XP bar at the bottom. They don't. That would be nice though. Call of Duty has one of those. I guess it's a little more important. Hey! Luke Skywalker's hot skin! Sweets! I love Luke and Vader fights. Father and son. Oh, that's perfect. That's why he was running away from me. I had my suspicions. Oh, he's done for. Beautiful job, Kylo. Father and grandfather and grandson. That doesn't have the same ring to it, not at all. What was this Yoda thinking? Oh god, I gotta close my window. Somebody's burning something. Oh man. Oh god, it was a beautiful day today. Hey, why don't you gather around me? Don't look at me like that. Or am I not carrying my weight? Anyway, it's a gorgeous day. At least it was. And now there's a thick fog. Except it's not a fog, it's a thick blanket of smoke. I hope the neighbor's house isn't on fire. Good lord. It's actually a lot of smoke. I was starting to choke up on it. I like having my windows open when it's beautiful outside, but yeah, not anymore. Damn. That's it then. It's game over for the enemy team. How many people are on the enemy team anyway? Oh, just one person. Well, that explains it. We haven't lost a single life. Ahsoka Tano? I would pretty much guarantee at some point she's probably going to be a hero. Captain Rex? I don't know. Question is, which Ahsoka is going to be a hero? That's what I'm wondering. I'm going to guess... Rebels. Rebels. That's where everybody's standing around. They're bored. Unloving... This isn't even fair. Finding targets. Oh, I wonder who it's gonna be. Could it be Yoda? Maybe they changed who they are. Did they change it up? Are they still Yoda? Yeah, they changed it up! Han Solo. Well, one target remaining. This is gonna be a close match. The home team has 10 lives. The enemy team only has 1. Who will emerge victorious? I'm actually rooting for... Oh, he quit. I don't blame him. I actually thought about quitting myself just to give him some breathing room, you know? Even out the score a little bit. Oh, that poor son of a bitch. Alright, let's hope that Bespin's next. I don't know if my neighbor's house is on fire, but that smell of smoke, it's really strong, and that's I keep wanting to call it a fog, but that blanket of smoke looks really close. It actually looks like it's well, it looks like it's raining outside, but it's not. Like if I tilt my head down, the sky above is blue, but everything at like a 4-story level and below is thick gray. It's ugly. Very, very ugly. I don't know, maybe they're doing some controlled... Oh, Star Killer Base. Maybe they're doing controlled burns, since it's that time of year. Alright, you know, before that game starts, I'm going to back out. I'm going to go to... Blasts. Let's see if we can find Administrator's Palace on that. Oh yeah, loading times are still slow. Maybe I should have been playing this on PC. But yeah. I'm on an Xbox One X, and it takes a solid 40 seconds to go back to the menu out of a game that's... It's upwards of a minute, which is disappointing. I would like it if it wasn't. I don't notice it when I'm just, you know, playing for fun, but when I'm on a stream... I notice every single second, as I'm sure you do as well, unless you guys are multitasking, in which case, you're just fine. Oh, you know what? I think I see where the smoke's coming from. Yeah, I don't think anybody's house is on fire. I would have heard a fire truck by now. I think we might be on a burn watch though. If you guys know what that is, a burn watch is you don't burn things because shit's flammable. Oh my god. Menu! It's ironic. Oh shit, you know what? Alright, so I don't wanna spook myself, but it is possible that it's not the game's fault. Because if you look in the upper right hand corner. Okay, it's gone now. Wait, there it is. If you look in the upper right-hand corner, that loading icon looks really slow to me. It's possible that the power company's having issues. I don't know. Let me close it down. Why is add to home the first option? Close should be the first option. How often do you add it to home? Like once? Okay, restarting. Welcome if you're just joining up. This is the largest update for Star Wars Battlefront II yet. This is your big boy. This is patch 2.0, which is appropriately named because it's basically Battlefront II 2.0. Sounded cooler in my head, but it is accurate. This update changes much. Unit customization's been overhauled, progression has been overhauled, skins and appearances are coming in April. Pay to win is never coming back. Ever. You cannot buy anything with real money that affects gameplay. You also can't buy loot boxes anymore, and loot boxes don't contain anything that affects gameplay either, because progression is now linear. Progression doesn't follow loot boxes. Progression isn't random with gambling. Progression is linear, meaning if you're playing as Assault, if you're playing as Yoda, if you're playing as Darth Maul or Darth Vader, you're earning XP for those units. And if you earn an XP for one of those units, they level up and you earn a skill point. Okay, guys, you know what? I'm actually getting this on film. Look closely. Look very closely. You see the textures below the TIE Fighter? Those textures are blurry as hell. They're not loaded. Even the models aren't fully loaded. Check this out. I'm glad I'm finally getting this on film. So I'm gonna need to get a voltage meter. Actually, I got a voltage meter in the house somewhere. I'm gonna grab that and see what the voltage is. But sometimes it's a Saturday. Oh fuck, that's right. It's a Saturday. Yeah. Anyway. There's some scary supernatural paranormal activity stuff that happens in my house. As far as electronics go, it's like it's dying. Check this out. We're going to go to the most intensive map I can think of. I'm going to say Yavin 4 or Endor. Those are pretty intense because there's a lot of foliage. Let's go to Custom Arcade. Alright. I'm getting it on film. Finally. I've had dozens of electricians over here. That's not really an exaggeration either. I've had a lot of electricians come over, and none of them know what's going on. Bear with me here, just a quick second. Alright, check this out. So, I'm gonna need you guys to be my eyes and ears here, okay? I need you guys to look closely at textures. Look closely at the speed. Things, if the paranormal activity is happening, like I'm pretty sure it is, things are going to look really slow. They're not going to look right. It's going to look like things are dying. All right, here we go. Textures aren't going to be popping in. Models aren't going to be loading. Things are going to be low polygons. Yeah. Sound will probably even be distorted. I thought something was weird when we were playing HVV. I saw that Leia's blaster bolts were kind of slow. You know, they're just kind of hanging in the air. And I was like, that's weird. Well, now I know why it's weird. I don't know what's happening. It's kind of scary because it killed my hard drive, by the way. Alright, look at his textures. Look at that. That's not right. Look at his helmet. Now it popped in. Alright, let's go ahead and let's spawn in. See how things look. That texture's not right. Also, physics breaks as well. Like, sometimes the leaves go crazy. Look how slow that is. It's not as bad as it is sometimes, but you can see that something's not quite right. Sometimes the AI breaks as well. The AI, they'll act like zombies. This is an Xbox One X and not an Xbox One. There's a big difference between that. An Xbox One X should have loaded these textures in instantaneously. But yeah, it's not as bad as it is sometimes. Sometimes it's really bad. But yeah, that sucks. I've never had that happen in a stream before. Never. Yeah, look at him. His movements were all jittery. Alright, I'm gonna hop out. We're gonna go to Bespin, and I'm gonna see if it irons itself out, because honestly, it's not as bad as it usually is. Usually, it's actually kind of disturbing. You know those really weird, disturbing glitches of like eyeballs, no face, just teeth, lips, and eyeballs. You know, the Assassin's Creed Unity glitches, right? Well, that's usually what it looks like. And the Star Wars theme, instead of like powerful and and upbeat and quick. It's slow, sluggish, very, very deep and bassy. It's very ugly. Anyway, let's hop in a blast. So I may have to end this stream if this persists. The in-game UI is a little sluggish as well. It's not quite 60 FPS. Well, I'm sorry about this, guys. Oh, you hear that? Wait. Maybe you can't hear that, but let me, I'm pretty sure you guys can hear it as well. Might just be out of my speakers, but it's a little off tone. Since the sound is just ever so slightly slowed, instead of like, it was. Yeah, just to prepare you, I'm probably gonna have to end this stream in a second or two. I'm sorry. I didn't see any power issues happening until I started the stream. If I would have known, I wouldn't have streamed today. But we'll see. Yeah, it's third and first person. The fact that you can switch between them so quickly, there's a time and a place for everything. It's not like third person is an end-all be-all. It almost is. Almost always I'm using third person, but sometimes, for instance, if I'm using the scatter gun, I'm going to switch to first person because it's just more intuitive that way for a shotgun. It's too bad you can't be first person with heroes. I know it wouldn't make any sense. It'd make you sick if you played as Darth Maul in first person, but, you know, just for the gimmick. I just want to go in first person as Luke or Darth Vader and block some blaster bolts with my lightsaber. That'd be the dream. Obviously, there's no reason Han Solo couldn't be first person, aside from, I don't know, his running ability where he shoulder charges and knocks people down. They could just zoom out to third person temporarily for a second or two, and then just blip back into first person. But it would be unfair if one hero had first person, or all the blaster heroes had first person, and none of the Force users had first person. They just had third person. That would be something that a lot of people would be griping about. I would be okay with it. Some people wouldn't understand it.
Let's go. Remember the general's words.
Massive. If you really don't want to, yeah, I'm a little nervous, but it's not as bad as it usually is. So it might just work itself out. I'm gonna just try. Like usually, immediately you'll know, oh god, something's not right here.
We're overwhelming them. Keep up the pressure.
Well, that could have been a server. I don't know if you saw, the bodies just kind of froze in the air for a second. I did as well, I also froze. Anyway, 2018 is going to be a big year for this game because not only are they overhauling the core, so basically by the end of this year it's going to be a completely different game in a way. I mean, if you enjoy Battlefront 2, you may think that's a bad thing, or it sounds bad, but it's not. It's actually a good thing because what you like about the game isn't going to be changed. It'll be improved. But what you don't like about the game, or what you're like, meh, about the game, that's going to be changed. It's going to be changed for the better. I had a lot of doubts. In fact, I had nothing but doubts. I was like, it's over. Battlefront 2, it's over. But after I visited the DICE offices, they did the impossible. I don't think it's over. I don't think it's too late. Which is crazy. You probably think I'm insane. Somebody get the straitjackets. Massive's fried, but I'm not fried. I've been reinvigorated. The plans that they have, they could actually work. But yeah, they're not just overhauling the game, they're not just releasing patches like 2.0, they're also adding content to the game. Content! Who would have thunk it? Hopefully they're also going to be communicating. How the heck did that guy squeeze through? He's a heavy! I'm an officer. Why can't... Oh, there we go. Man, I hope they didn't nerf the blurg. It feels the same, which I'm very happy about because it still feels OP, which it basically is OP. The Blurg is ridiculous. It's my favorite gun. The DL-44 used to be my favorite gun in the first Battlefront, but they nerfed it, and it should have been nerfed, I guess. I'm a bit sensitive on that subject, so I don't want to talk about that too much, but yeah. I still mourn that loss. I'm almost biased to the point where I don't understand why it was nerfed, but not quite. I'm just sane enough. But the Blurg, I'm completely brainwashed. This should never be nerfed. There's no reason to nerf it. It's meant to be OP. It's just, it's in its nature. But a lot of the content that's coming in 2018, it's not... phrasing exactly what they said in the blog, if I can parrot what they said, it's going to be unique. It's going to be unlike what you would expect to see in Battlefront 2. Mull those words over, just rotate them in your head. Pretend that your head is a big pan of powdered sugar and this is a delicious, freshly baked donut. And just roll it over and over and over again. New content is coming this year to Battlefront 2, and it's very unique. And it's going to be different from what you'd expect in Battlefront. Jesus! And that's a good thing. It's a very good thing. Alright, let's start focusing. My teammates need me, and I haven't even been a medic. I've just been a Blurg man. Can someone please answer, is this update out now? Yes, this update is out now, update 2.0. It's overhauling progression and unit customization. April, next month, that's when we're getting skins and appearances. So that's going to be pretty sweet. Hopefully it's going to be pretty sweet. I actually haven't seen anything to do with the skins yet. So I don't have any insider knowledge on that. I don't know what they look like. I don't know what they're going to be. I'm assuming they're going to be pretty cool. But I'm pretty excited for it. The only thing that I don't want, the only thing I'm nervous about is... I don't want Skittles Stormtroopers. Please don't give me Skittles. I don't want to see a pink First Order Stormtrooper. Pink Vader's okay. I'll allow that. In fact, I kind of want that. But when I'm playing, like, Galactic Conquest, yeah, I want it to feel like a movie. You know? That's all. I just want it to look good. Personally, I don't think that... So, I love the Legions, you know, 501st Legion. How can you go wrong? You can't, it's badass. However, you know what's not badass? Jesus. I suck at the Wookiee Warrior. I don't know how people love it. I'm gonna give it another shot, but I never liked the Wookiee Warrior. Never liked it. I don't like the Bowcaster. But you know what? Maybe it's a mentality like that. It's been holding me back. Prejudices. Wookiee racism. Anyway. Yeah, this is a great patch. But even greater things are coming. This patch, this is nothing compared to what's coming later in the year. I mean, for me to have been without hope when DICE invited me out to check this progression update out, and to take a complete 180 and be excited and hopeful, that's pretty big. I don't know if you guys noticed, but for a while I wasn't streaming this game. I don't know if you guys noticed. Meanwhile, every single thing I do, why aren't you playing Battlefront, Massive? Yeah, you guys did notice. I went for like 2 months without playing this game. Maybe 1 or 2 streams, but barely anything. I was just really disappointed. I was really bummed about this whole thing. And then when they weren't communicating on what they're going to be doing or what they're going to do to fix it, I was like, it's over. And then when they sent me the invite, I was like, it's too late. Not only is it over, but it's too late. It's not over because you guys aren't communicating anymore. It's over because no matter what you do, you can't fix this. What's been done has already been done. It's damaged. And then I saw And then I saw. But yeah, I'm excited about that. Very excited. Yep, update is out. The bowcaster kills you and you think otherwise. Words of a Wookiee. I don't understand a single thing you said. I want Clone Wars too. That's all I want. I would be happy if we just got Clone Wars maps and nothing else. Really, I don't want anything from the original trilogy. I'm good. I'm good there. I got enough. Okay, maybe the Outer Rim. I do like the Outer Rim. Jeez, that's a lot of troopers. Holy crap! Flamers everywhere! Come on, turret. Just give me something. Alright, let's go back with the Wookiee warrior and a mouthful of Wookiee fur. 2 Wookiee warriors. Alright, you know what? This is Devon. We're brothers. Wookiee brothers. I'm gonna stick with Devon, he's gonna stick with me, and we're gonna stay alive. We're gonna kick some ass together. Devon, where'd you go? This might get kind of cumbersome. We're huge. Holy crap!
You have to run.
Just in time.
We'll have to try to secure this wreck another day.
That saved my ass. I would have been toast. Literally. Hey, good pun. Yeah, Geonosis. I wish we were getting Geonosis. Geonosis, Utapau, Felucia? Felucia, yeah, that's what it's called. Felucia would be cool. Yeah, I just want anything and everything. I mean, what else do we have? We don't have any maps from The Last Jedi. We got Crate. That's the only map you could possibly get. What else are we going to get? Casino Blight? Is that what it's called? Casino Blight? Or is it Canto Blight? That's right. Well, I can't-o imagine-o getting that-o. Jesus Christ. Oh, damn, Rebel Outpost. Great. What do I think of Super Smash Bros. Coming to the Switch? I think that's a great move. Honestly, I'm surprised it's coming this early in the console's life. I'm glad that it is. It's a good move. It's a smart move. The Switch is great. I don't play it much on the channel. Not a lot of people like watching Switch stuff, but everybody enjoys playing Switch stuff, including me. Alright, I'm not completely sure, but I think the bar at the bottom, below the officer, or below the words officer, I think that's my XP bar. So we're about halfway, almost halfway to level up. But I don't know why the other ones don't have a bar, because I played as Assault for a little bit, so I should have a bar there as well. I don't know. Weird. If you're wondering if there's a level cap, because I'm, let's see, level 15, level 22, level 20, level 14. Those levels are determined by what star cards and what rarities I currently have. So that means, I think it's ironed itself out, by the way, because the sounds are back tonally. They're sounding good now. Anyway, yeah, this is kind of a complicated thing to talk about, but oh Jesus, I totally forgot. I'm Empire. I just don't look like it because I'm in an officer's uniform. Yeah, that's kind of complicated, but that level that you see, that level 20 up there, that they calculated that automatically based on what cards I already had for this officer and what the levels of the cards were. Because I'm not a new save. I haven't been playing to level 20 from level 0, you know what I mean? I was level 20 day 1 when the patch released because of what cards I already had. So, what that means is, yes, I do have some epics for the officer, even though I wouldn't be able to, actually... Seriously? Okay, fine. Even though I wouldn't be able to unlock any epic cards for the officer, because I'm not high enough level to do that. You get to keep everything that you already have, even if it doesn't make sense as far as levels are concerned, which is good. That's how it should be. Oh, damn it. So yeah, it's a great system. If you're wondering if there's some sort of a level cap, There is. Each unit has a level cap. The units' level caps are different because the level cap is only there to allow you to earn just enough skill points to fully upgrade every star card that they have. Which works. It's a good system. Like I've been saying, this is a really simple update, but it's a really good update. Everything about it... Oh, nice lob, man! Everything about it makes sense. And there's never been a better time to buy Battlefront 2. Honestly, this is... I know it's going to be difficult for a lot of you guys to, like, I don't know. I don't even want to use the word trust. I don't think that's appropriate here. I know it's going to be difficult for a lot of you to shake what's already happened to get that sour taste out of your mouth, but the truth is... Pay to win is never coming back to this game. Ever. God. That was a waste of battle points. Pay to win's never coming back to this game. They're gonna be releasing a lot of pretty badass content this year that I can't talk about yet, but I will be able to in the future. So what's the problem, you know? The core gameplay is gonna continue to be overhauled and improved. What most people don't like about the gameplay of Battlefront 2 is going to be changed. So, I don't know, it's going to be a really good game. And it's like 20-something dollars. It's like $22 now, I believe. And there's no expansion packs to buy. Everything's going to be free. So, yeah. Honestly, I can say that this is now a good game. And it's now worth the price of admission. Hell yeah, it's worth 20 bucks. I mean, some people just will not like this style of gameplay. Some people don't even like shooters. So, barring those people, yeah, this game is... It's gonna be pretty tight. And I'm happy about that, but I'm unhappy at how long it took.
All according to plan.
They should add an XP bar, though. That would be really useful. Does Battlefield have an XP bar? I think it does. I know Call of Duty does. Pretty sure that Battlefield does.
Losing ground. Fight back.
Maybe that's why they didn't add one. Well, we don't want to be like Battlefield. It's an XP bar, for God's sake. You have a health bar. Battlefield has a health bar. Yeah, they're very careful about not making Battlefront Battlefield. Even though it seems like a lot of people want Battlefront to be Battlefield, but Star Wars. You know what? Flame troopers should be tunnel rats. Let's stick to the tunnels. Let's stick to very small, confined areas. I don't want to waste my 2,000 battle points already. Anyway, yeah, this is a great patch. As many of you know, Jesus Christ. They just die so quickly. Overhaul these. Overhaul the special units. Oh god. Oh god, I walked right into him. I was literally surrounded. Couldn't have gotten out of that. But yeah, just to recap, for those of you guys that are just joining up, I know some of you are asking about the patch and details about it. Yes, it is out. Crap, it's been out since the 21st, actually. As many of you are aware of, I haven't been playing Battlefront. One of the reasons I haven't been playing is because of server issues. Server issues just made it unplayable for a while. But aside from that, I was just too bummed to play it because... God, that was fucking depressing.
We will never surrender to the resistance.
That was really depressing. And then they didn't say anything about it. They didn't talk to us. They didn't say, hey, we're overhauling progression. Hey, we're overhauling unit customization. Hey, you're gonna have linear progression. You can customize your units without using loot boxes. They didn't say any of that. If they did, things would have been different, but they didn't. So I'd written this game off. And I'd even written it off still when they invited me to the offices in Stockholm. But, yeah, you'll see. You'll see. Just wait and see. Just wait and see. If you're still unsure about the future of Battlefront, don't buy it. Wait and see, because later in 2018, there's gonna be some pretty radical stuff.
We have broken their will. Now finish them off.
Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what I'm at. I think I'm pretty sure now I'm 3/4 of the way to level 21. They really need to have that XP bar visible somewhere. I mean, you have it in the menu, but I'm not that patient. Great, we're almost there. Oh, come on! I was so close. Is it going to play Crate again, or is Bespin next? I don't know. We might play again, but on different sides. I don't think so. I think that's only for Galactic Assault. That right there is the level up screen. Yeah, great. So that bar was the XP bar. You just got to go to the menu to see it. As you can see, it takes, let's see, I'm level 5 for Aerial, for example. I'm at 6,500 XP to level up. But with Officer level 20, it's 9,200 XP. So it does increase exponentially. But not too much. It doesn't turn into a grind. That's something else, actually. Oh, Theed? No. No. Nope. No, thank you. Bespin. Since there's no pay to win, guess what? There's no reason to have a grind anymore. Isn't that something? When you take out money, now you don't have to grind. But yeah, you don't have to grind. You can level up your units in an hour usually, even if you're really high level, even if you're like level 30 or 40, probably shouldn't take more than an hour to level up. And the lower you are, I mean, you can level up maybe 5 times in an hour if you're starting low. But it's not meaningless either, because if it was too fast, the progression would be meaningless. Why even have progression? If it was too slow, it'd be a grind. They're probably going to keep tweaking the balance, but right now the balance, it feels fine. It doesn't feel broken. It feels a lot better than before. Not having to buy crates is great. I thought that they were going to keep crates in the game. I thought that they were going to keep crates in for credits, but not for real money. The fact that you can't buy crates is fantastic. So how are you going to be buying skins? It's not like Overwatch. That's what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like Overwatch, where you have skins, you got currency, you got emotes within loot boxes, but no. No. Loot boxes are just earned through special commendations. You buy skins with credits or with crystals, which is the premium currency, but hopefully they're not going to be too expensive. I mean, I want them to be sort of expensive, because if I spend enough credits to unlock a Vader skin, I don't want everybody to have the Vader skin. At the same time, I don't want it to be so expensive where they're trying to force you to buy it with the real money. I don't know, it's weird. I do hope that they have skins that you can only unlock through events and you can't buy with real money or fake money. Just events. That would be nice. What is this, Jakku? Yeah, we played Jakku earlier, so Bespin isn't anywhere close to Jakku. Let's back out. I would play Galactic Assault, but you know what? Let's play Galactic Assault and then we'll try to look for Bespin. Yeah, Bespin isn't in Galactic Assault. I'm almost positive about that. It's the smaller modes, because this is Administrator's Palace. You know, it's a smaller map. It's not one of the larger ones. It's not like, I don't know the names of Bespin DLC. It's my least favorite DLC. But Administrator's Palace is a lot of fun in this game. I don't know why, but that Yoda, I just saw Nicolas Cage's face. I could have swore that it was Nicolas Cage Yoda. It's not. That would have been nice. And they should do that for April Fools. Just add in, put Nicolas Cage's face on top of Yoda's mesh and replace Yoda's voice lines with Nick's voice lines. I like Hoth. Surprised some of you guys don't like it. I know I see on the forums that some people just don't like this map for Galactic Assault. It's one of my favorites. Depending what side I'm playing on, that is. I usually prefer playing as Empire. Actually, no, it depends. Rebels are fine in the base. Empire, sometimes I prefer them if I'm attacking in the first phase. It flip-flops, which is good. It evens it out. Oh, Bespin was just added on the 21st, Jack. Heroes versus villains. That's what I would recommend trying Bespin out. The new maps are Bespin and some tweaked maps. But yeah, it's just Bespin, I'm pretty sure. I saw people saying Endor was added, but I don't think so. The weather on Endor was changed. They added new weather, but that's pretty much it. They didn't add Battlefront 1 Endor. Almost positive on that. Great. Beginning of the game. Just so I want to see. Battlefront, the original Battlefront had first person and third person. So Battlefront 2 is the same as Battlefront's always been in that regard. EA Battlefront and oh god, it's not Free Radical. What were they called? Pandemic. Pandemic Battlefront was also first and third person.
For the Rebel Alliance.
Imperial walkers on the ground. Our pilots will run interference while we evacuate Hoth. We'll have to make a stand using...
Oh my god, this map. I love that Star Destroyer. This is a good looking map. This is one of my favorites too. It's a lot of fun to play. I'm going to see if we can go ahead and grab a vehicle ASAP, but anyway. So, we're playing in patch 2.0. It's the best and biggest and baddest patch that Battlefront's had because it revamps the game. Unit progression, unit customization, completely different. And you know what? It's not a grind. So currently I'm about to level up. In fact, in a few seconds, as soon as I get one kill, I'm pretty sure we're going to level up. Maybe with this. Okay, not quite. Not quite enough XP, but everything that you do in the game grants you XP. And that XP is what you use to level up. And when you level up, you get a skill point. You can use that skill point to buy stuff. Which is star cards or star card upgrades. Alright, let's see where we at. Snow speeder, let's go. Let's go. I'm sorry, air speeder. Actually, Massive, it's called a T-47 air speeder. Is that a snow speeder? Is that? I think that is a snow speeder, though. I think that's slang. Whatever, looks sweet as hell. God, I love this thing. Anyway, yeah. Progression is completely different. So is customization, and it's so much better. But it's not a grind either, and you know why it's not a grind? It's because pay to win is gone. You can't have a grind if pay to win's gone. It doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason developers make games grindy. Look at GTA Online. You know why it's so grindy? It's because they don't want you to feel special. They don't want you to feel pride and accomplishment for having something that other people don't have because they haven't grinded yet. It's because they want you to buy shark cards. And in Battlefront 2, they wanted you to buy crystals. But now, crystals don't affect gameplay. Nothing that you can buy with real money affects gameplay, so grind is gone. And progression feels good. Progression is now linear. It's not based on loot boxes. You can't even buy loot boxes anymore. So yeah, let's see if we can get a level up on our aerial class units. Just as you earn battle points with everything you do, like damaging players or playing objectives or defending objectives, you earn XP doing all those things. So that's what I'm doing right now. Obviously, kills are a great way to earn XP, so are objectives. But Yeah, I'm playing on the Xbox One X, by the way, for those of you guys that were wondering. The patch is live if you want to check it out. And, whoa! That was some crazy rubber banding. Oh god, I'm about to die, aren't I? Yep! How can a snow speeder compete with a TIE fighter? Looks like we're about a quarter of the way leveled. Which isn't very much.
These things don't die fast.
Was that AT-AT shooting at me? Weird. Now I have AT-ATs to contend with and TIE fighters? That's just great. There we go! Oh, man! I thought we bounced off the surface. There used to be like an invisible force field that just pushed me back into the sky. I guess that was the first Battlefront. Yeah, Boss needs a nerf and Lando needs a nerf. Lando's ridiculous. Oh, crap! No! Yes! That was a close one. A soldier could kill me. Probably with a single blaster bolt, too. Oh, God. No! No! Hey, level up. Look at that. Level 21. Beautiful. X-Wing. Let's go. So I'm going to try to earn enough battle points so we can get a hero once we fall back to the base. Which we probably will. Because those walkers have, yeah, they got a lot of health. And they're almost to the base. We're not doing so hot. But I'm just really giddy that they're overhauling everything. And they're not done either. I mean, what they've already overhauled it's great. And it makes a big difference. But there's still more that they need to do. And they're going to do it. They've actually officially stated that they're not done improving the core and changing the core. What that means is that it's not superficial changes. Core gameplay changes means they're changing things that alter how you play, that alter how the game is played. Not just like, oh, we're tweaking weapon damage. No. They could tweak how weapon... Oh, jeez, I didn't think I was that close. Well, this is a fine showing of aerial combat. Anyway, yeah, they're making big changes, not just unimportant changes. Obviously, what they've done with progression, that changes a lot. Quite a lot. Ugh. I'm not gonna get locked in one of those circle strafes. Come on. Beautiful. One more. Ah. Where'd he go? No eyes on the tie. Ah, he's circle strafing me, isn't he? Oh, of course he is. Hopefully he breaks off and goes after the T-47. You know what? No, not gonna play your games. Where's he at? Are you kidding me? I broke circle strafe only getting involved in another circle strafe? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I hate that. And I get punished because I try to, like, break the circle strafe. So then he gets a shot at me. Ridiculous. Alright, fine, I'm gonna try to break it again. But it's just gonna give him an opening. Ah, hell. Oh, there he is. Finally. Damn it!
Nearing the base. They've crossed the final checkpoint.
Ugh. I don't even know how you develop around this. Like, how do you fix circle strafing? Jesus Christ. End me. You know what? Fuck it. Come at me, man. I'm done with this. Oh, great. He got circle strafed by somebody else. Well, that should have been satisfying, but it wasn't. Honestly, I'm just tired. I should feel good. He's finally dead. But I don't. He drained my soul. Ah! That was actually kind of cool looking. Alright, let's go back to the ground.
We were so close. repel the infantry. Defend the hangars while the evac proceeds. If we lose more ground, we'll have our backs to the wall.
Without us, the Rebel Alliance falls!
Alright, this is my absolute favorite part of this map. CQC. Oh crap, is that Palpatine? Oh my god. Where'd he go? There he is!
Enemy presence in the east hangar.
He's scary. He's downright terrifying. I think what's so terrifying about Palpatine is just how casually he kills you. He doesn't care. Flick of his wrists. Most of the trooper deaths come from chain lightning, so he's not even trying to kill you. He's just killing you, the colloquial you, the ambiguous you.
There must be a way
There he
to
is.
save the east hangar. Find it.
God, he's so fast. Luke's probably gonna take him down. I love how our Luke Skywalker's wearing his Hoth uniform. Very, very consistent. Very good. I like that. Trying to get a bunch of heals in at once. There we go. 3's good enough for me. Damn. $3,000 battle points. We're not quite close to a hero, but I'm gonna save up anyway. Now that we're going CQC, I might be able to get some combos in. Maybe a wombo combo, which is kind of what we need.
For the Rebel Alliance!
I don't wish vehicle combat was more like Battlefield. I wish it was more like Battlefield 4, but not Battlefield 1. No, Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3, not Battlefield 4. Honestly, a lot of people misremember Pandemic's Battlefront. I mean, they were good games at the time, obviously. I actually clocked hundreds of hours into those games when they came out, but I don't know if you've played them lately. They don't hold up. They're not that great. Which is just blasphemous for me to say, but it's true. They don't really hold up. They're clunky. Soldier gameplay is just... Man, it's really, really simple. People don't like comparing Battlefront to Battlefield. Some people don't anyway, but I think comparing Battlefront to Battlefield is a lot better than comparing Battlefront to Battlefront.
West hangar under severe threat. Push the enemy out.
But, yeah, always annoys me when people are like, man, I wish Battlefront 2 was more like 2005's Battlefront 2. No, you don't. You haven't played Battlefront 2 recently. I wish Battlefront 2 was improved. I don't wish it was like a game from 2005. Even if that 2005 game was made today, it wouldn't be that great. Battlefront needs to evolve, not go backwards. It needs to be better. In a 2017 sense, not a 2005 sense. Oh great, we're almost leveled up again.
For the Rebel Alliance!
What's your favorite Star Wars movie? Oh, I thought you were going to say what's my favorite Star Wars game. My favorite Star Wars game is Shadows of the Empire. I know, it's weird that I don't say Knights of the Republic, right? No, it's Shadows of the Empire. Quintessential Star Wars for me. For me, the Old Republic is awesome, but it's not... It's... I don't know. It's different Star Wars. It's not classic Star Wars, but... Shadows of the Empire is classic Star Wars. And sometimes I just really like me some classic Star Wars, you know, just... what I already know. Which is why so many people like the original trilogy, I guess. But yeah, Shadows of the Empire was the original trilogy perfected in game form. And that came out all the way back on the N64. Speaking of what this game needs, in my opinion, aside from content, well, okay, let's get into content. This game needs a hell of a lot of Clone Wars. Give us Utapau, give us Felucia, Geonosis, maybe even Mustafar. You know what? Heroes versus villains on Mustafar, that's all I want. Also, Anakin, Obi-Wan, General Grievous, maybe Ahsoka. What else? Kit Fisto! Alright, maybe not Kit Fisto. Definitely skins for Anakin and Obi-Wan starfighters. So we can play. Oh, the Battle Above Coruscant. How about that? Battle Above Coruscant for Fighter Squadron. Or Starfighter Assault. I think that's what it's called now. Yeah, that'd be great. That's what I want. Anyway, aside from that, oh, General Grievous, of course. Did I say him? Count Dooku, Mace Windu, Jango Fett. Yeah, all those guys. Content. Give it to us. Aside from that, oh my goodness. Look at all our choices. Aside from that, what this game needs is reinforcements. If you don't know what those are, I think it's kind of a weird name too. Reinforcements are the Flame Trooper, Death Trooper. Oh god, are you kidding me? I just got Yoda!
I fear the transports will be grounded. Fight to the end.
But yeah, reinforcements are all of those guys. Super Battle Droid. Droideka needs to be in the game. Super Battle Droid, Death Trooper, Flame Trooper, Jetpack Trooper, Wookiee Warrior, those are all reinforcements. That needs to be overhauled, in my opinion. Also, gunplay needs to be tweaked a little bit. But yeah, more game modes, more content, more core changes, and that's all coming this year, apparently. We don't know exactly what we're getting, but it's coming. Changes are coming, so here's hoping. Jedi Temple, that's a good idea. With a mini-game where you're slaughtering and murdering innocent children as Anakin Skywalker. I'm sure Disney would allow that, right? Yeah, of course they would. They love the prequels, and I'm sure they love murdering children. Yeah, it would be weird. I don't know how they would do Ahsoka, or Ventress, for that matter, because it's from the Clone Wars. We've never seen a live-action equivalent. We've never even seen, like, a, I don't know, realistic CG equivalent. Like, the cinematics for Knights of the Old Republic, they're pretty badass. At least the cinematics for the, I don't even know what the MMO is called. I think it's Knights of the Old Republic, right? I don't know. Knights of the Republic, that's the original BioWare game. What's the MMO called? Oh, the Old Republic. I think it's just called the Old Republic. Regardless, it's a long road ahead, but it's looking hopeful at least. Oh, apparently Electronic Arts is hiring for an open world Star Wars game. So, I guess that's good news, but it's also bad news because that's a long way away, isn't it? That's an awfully long ways away. If they're just hiring now for an open world Star Wars game, jeez. Hopefully, they're hiring, I don't know. Hopefully, they're hiring for developers and the game's like close to completion or whatever, but they just need some more people on the team. We don't really have any details on it. I don't know who would be developing it. Maybe BioWare, probably not. Respawn Entertainment is supposedly going to release their Star Wars game by 2020. So that's something. We have no idea what that's going to be. That's probably not the open world Star Wars game. It could be. This open world Star Wars game is probably another open world Star Wars game separate of whatever else there is. It blows my mind that they couldn't have finished Visceral Entertainment's Star Wars game. We even saw a teaser for it. We saw a teaser. If it was in turmoil, why did they show us the teaser? Ugh. There is a severe lack of Star Wars video games. It's a shame. It's a real shame. I just want Star Wars games. That's all. Single-player Star Wars games, too. Like, how about Imperial Commando? Hell, just give me Republic Commando 2. That would be nice. Also, more Star Wars RTS. Love Star Wars real-time strategy. How about some more Empire of War, you know? I mean, the possibilities are endless. It's Star Wars. But we have no idea what's on the horizon. It's actually shocking that there's a possibility we won't see another Star Wars game after Respawn Entertainment Star Wars game until 2022. It's a possibility. Respawn Star Wars could launch in 2019, and it could be 3 years before we see another Star Wars game. We should be getting Star Wars games because it's a large enough universe where you can have tons of different genres. You know, you could have like a For Honor style. I tell you what I've always wanted. I've always wanted a For Honor style Star Wars game where it's almost like those Dreamcast, I don't know, like Dreamcast Tekken, you know, where it's three-dimensional. It's not just side-scrolling fighting game, but it's three-dimensional. It's got weapons. And it's Star Wars characters with lightsabers. And maybe blasters. I don't know. That'd be kind of difficult to work in, but yeah. We actually had Darth Vader and Yoda in Soul Calibur. That was pretty cool, but yeah, Star Wars fighting games, Star Wars racing games. How about a Star Wars Starfighter simulator? How about a open world Star Wars game in one era and then another open world in another era? So there's really no excuse. I mean, it's not like Call of Duty coming out every year where you might get burnt out. I mean, people don't get burnt out with Call of Duty coming out every year, so why would you get burnt out with Star Wars releasing every year? That's not an excuse. So I don't know what their excuse is.
The balance of the force is in flux. It's up to the heroes of the galaxy to defend the light against the villains of the dark side. Let the show begin.
Oh man. Yeah, imagine a 2142 game mode in Star Wars Battlefront. That would be sweet. I don't know if you know what 2142 is, but it's pretty much... Oh god, I shouldn't have come in here. Yep, nope. Bad mistake. Bad mistake. Jesus. I thought Yoda was going to be my opening, but that got messy real fast. Anyway, 2142 had a mode called Titans, and on either side of the map there were two large motherships that had multiple levels, dozens of rooms inside of them, and you had to destroy them from the inside out. I guess it was kind of like the Star Wars Battlefront II game mode, where you had Star Destroyers and carriers that you had to take down from the inside. But you didn't just have vehicular combat and sky combats in 2142. You also had ground combat with ground vehicles like tanks, stuff like that, and it was really, really cool. So I would love it if we could get something like that. But going beyond that, not only did you have combat, you also had turret positions inside of the Titans, where you could actually man the turrets and fire out AA cannons or artillery on the ground, which I guess is kind of similar to the Star Wars Battlefront II game mode. So, yeah. However, I don't think that it should be starfighters necessarily. I think it'd be pretty cool. Hello, Darth Vader, because he's AFK. I think it'd be pretty cool if we could have ground assaults. So I guess what I'm saying is, how about we have, you can board starfighters, and it's space-to-ground combat, which is... yeah, wow. I don't even know if that's possible. Oh, shit. Jesus, ganked. Yeah, you can't add filters to choose which map you want. It would just destroy player count in maps that some people don't like, but other people do like, you know? Can't have it that way. Maybe an era preference. An era preference would be great, but again, everybody's going to choose Clone Wars. Which I guess if everybody's going to choose Clone Wars, why even have other eras? Just have Clone Wars, right? But I don't know, that'd be really limiting. I know everybody's like Clone Wars only, and I'm kind of that way as well. I'm definitely that way with future maps, like future DLC, that's all I want. But I do like Crate. I like Crate. I like playing on Starkiller Base. I like playing on Hoth. So I don't want to lose all of that. I don't want this to just be Clone Wars the game, even though that's all I want for DLC. I don't know, it's complicated. And you know what? Game development is complicated. God, that's so hard. Her little dash thing is really difficult to control. There we go. Didn't really do any damage with it, but whatever. Door's locked, you son of a bitch. Oh, crap. Darth Vader is such a pimp. Choking me out. Oh god, I'm the target. Palpatine, no! Where the hell were my teammates? I guess I should have grouped on them. Was it their job to protect me or my job to make them protect me? Little column A, little column B. Yes! Kind of skimmed his face. Just a little bit. Ooh, that was a close one. They really need a heavy attack and light attack system. It's really a bitch to break those saber blocks. I love that he just dragged all of us toward him. Yeah, great idea, Kylo. You're full of it. I guess I had a dash behind him or something. There we go, finally. Okay, we're probably just about one, right? All we have to do is kill them 9 times. Jesus. Alright, maybe we'll switch it up a little bit. Let's go with some Yoda gameplay. Actually, Finn's great. Let's go with Finn. He's a good hero. Bit of a Soldier 76, actually. Oh, great. No. 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 No! Where are my teammates? They're dead. They're dead and gone. And I'm about to be dead and gone as well. Great, we just have 1 life left. Well, actually, if I knew it was going to be Camino, I probably would have played Blast instead of Heroes vs. Villains, but Administrator's Palace is so dope. You know, I've actually got a video of me playing Administrator's Palace. It's a pretty dope video. Maybe I'll just upload a video instead of doing it on a stream, because it seems to be impossible to get Administrator's Palace in this game. Which is probably why you guys have been playing Battlefront for like a week. Or, no, it's not been a week. It's been out for a couple days, but you haven't seen it yet. Because it's impossible to see. It's hidden. You can play it in arcade, but can't play it in multiplayer. Ugh. Good job, enemy team. Alright, let's see what the next map is. Cloning facility. Fuck. Alright, let's try Blast. Man, I am sweating up a storm in here. I wish I could open my windows. It hasn't been hot enough to use AC, except if I'm live streaming. When I'm playing games, sometimes I get hot. But then I just open the window. But I can't open the window because somebody's burning something and it smells like death. It smells like death and hell. And fire and brimstone. And I loathe it. But yeah, it's really disappointing how exciting gaming is. And it's disappointing because as exciting as it is, there's always a catch. There's always a problem. Like Sea of Thieves, Battlefront II, you know, that's obvious. I don't need to write that on a wall for you guys. But Sea of Thieves, I'm addicted to the game. I really love Sea of Thieves. I'm having a lot of fun playing it. However, it's a little light on content. That's really the only problem the game has. It's light on content. It's not evil or anything. But it's not worth $60. You can rent it by the month through Xbox Netflix, but it's $60 if you just want to buy it outright. And it's not really worth $60 right now. And that sucks, because I love it. It's so much fun. The core is great. It just needs more content and events and stuff like that. So it's going to be a great game in a couple of months. According to Rare. Rare has said that they're going to be supporting the hell out of it. Red Dead Redemption 2, I'm really excited about that, but ooh, microtransactions, I feel like that's going to be a doozy. Grand Theft Auto Online has made, I think, almost $1 billion now. So that's a lot of money. And guess what? If in-game microtransactions, if premium currency is making bank, what are they going to do? They're going to give you more ways to buy premium currency. They're going to give you nudges towards buying premium currency. So I feel like Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to suffer greatly because of the success of GTA Online. GTA Online had a bit of a grind, but it wasn't too bad, depending on how much free time you have. But that's because they didn't know how successful it was going to be. I feel like Red Dead 2 is going to be built from the ground up to maximize those profits. So I'm nervous about that. Really, the only games I'm not nervous about are Spider-Man, the new God of War, surprisingly, and Ghost of Tsushima. I'm nervous about Crackdown, too. Ugh, they all look so good. I'm so excited to play them, but I'm so nervous that they're going to mess it up somehow. Max asks, did they remove the loot box system from Battlefront 2, or is it still there? They removed it. You can only earn loot boxes through milestones and stuff like that. You can no longer buy loot boxes with money. You can't buy it with credits. And they don't have anything that affects gameplay. It's just emotes and credits, and that's pretty much it. Which is good. So yeah, loot boxes are gone. Gambling's gone. Pay to win's gone. Progression's been updated and overhauled, which is great. It's now linear. The progression in this game used to be tied to loot boxes, which is kind of weird. It's a weird concept. But now progression's linear, which is good. That's how it should have been in the first place. It should have launched like that. What else? Unit customization is overhauled as well, thanks to the progression overhaul. And cosmetics are coming in April. Skins and appearances. So yeah, you'll never be able to buy with real money anything that affects gameplay ever again in this game. Hopefully the same can be said with Anthem. I'm looking at you, BioWare. Or I'm looking at you, EA. But I honestly feel like Anthem it's going to be a good game. Because I know everybody's like, you know, they're doing the circular masturbatory circle jerking. EA is the devil, EA is Satan. Well, you know what? They're also a business, and a business can be damaged, a business can be tarnished. So I'm not going to look at them like some big benevolent force. EA is going to make every single game as bad as possible, and they're going to make games bad and really expensive. Alright, genius! If a publisher keeps making bad games, guess what? People are gonna stop buying them. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway. It's common sense. Now, am I saying they're not gonna mess it up? No. There's a million ways Anthem could be messed up. It's ripe to be messed up. But, I don't think they're gonna make the same mistakes, at least. They could make different mistakes, but I don't think they're gonna make the same, like, loot box progression mistakes. And hopefully, dear God, hopefully they're not gonna make the same microtransactions can buy progression mistakes. And if they do, they'll be crucified. They'll be crucified, they'll be spit roasted. It would be awful, it would be messy. They would really damage their business. So no, I don't believe they're gonna make those same mistakes. Hopefully they don't make new mistakes, but all they have to do to make Anthem a success is just read the writing on the wall. Look at the forums for Destiny 2. You know, look at what the fans of Destiny 2 want the game to be. Look at what they want in the game. Look at what the fans of Warframe like about Warframe. There's a million looter shooters. And another example is The Division. The Division launched with some problems. It actually launched to lukewarm to mediocre reception. But I'm going to stream The Division again soon. They fixed it. They actually fixed The Division. By the way, that is a level up. I just earned enough XP to reach level 22 for my officer, which means I now have another skill point to spend on my star cards. That's how that works. These little lines that you see, those are my current XP levels. But yeah,
Got your back.
man, it's really impressive what they've done with The Division. Not only The Division, but also Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six launched, and people were like, eh. And now people are like, yeah. So, change is possible. And they're starting to do that with Battlefront 2 as well. Like, Battlefront 2 is way better than it was even a week ago, literally, because of how new the patch is. But DICE has said that they're not done. They're going to keep changing the core of the game, so that's exciting.
They're weakening. Continue the
If they could pull a Division on Battlefront, holy crap, I would be so happy. But yeah, I'm not one of those people that enjoys things being bad. I want things to be good. So if a game makes improvements, I'm happy. I'm not angry.
What are you planning?
I'm not angry because I have something less to complain about. I'm happy because, hey, we have something that's a little less trash. Damn. That guy loves his Death Trooper.
At your side.
All epics. So in the current state of Battlefront 2, it's not difficult for anybody to all epic one of their units. Like if you want to customize your assault to have all epic star cards, it's not that difficult. It really isn't. It doesn't take that much time. The grind is gone because monetization is gone. Alright, let's see what the chat room's saying. Oh god, what about Titanfall 2? Oh god! Titanfall 2 was murdered mercilessly because unfortunately companies are weird. Like corporate companies, they're so weird. So the story is that Electronic Arts decided, all right, we want to take away some sales from Call of Duty. We don't know how many sales it'll take away, but we want to take some sales away. So Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty are coming out. Let's have Titanfall 2 also compete with Battlefield and Call of Duty. We know that it's going to hurt Titanfall 2 quite a bit, but you know what? We also know that it'll take away at least a couple sales from Call of Duty, so it's worth it to us. Even though that means murdering the game. And it murdered the game. Rest in peace, Titanfall 2. It's a solid title. But, yeah. I don't know if they can fix that. I don't know if you can fix a game that just didn't sell. I don't know if that's possible. Battlefront 2 sold really well. Not quite as well as EA was hoping, but it sold really well. Better than a lot of games, so you know, it's possible to fix that. I don't know if it's possible to fix Titanfall. And it's Star Wars, so, you know, it's... Oh, Jesus! Oh my god, he's got the NT-242. That is an incredibly powerful sniper rifle. Well, that's fun. I should have made better use of that time that I had, but I was just kind of dumbfounded that I happened to spawn behind two people. Never happened in Halo. Happens a lot in Battlefield. Team Deathmatch. Franklin Chen says, once again, proving that EA's literal... Oh, with Titanfall? Yeah, that was... I don't know how you could do that and feel good about yourself. All those developers, they put so much... You can really tell that they tried their damnedest with Titanfall 2. There's a lot of passion in that game. The developers were, rightfully so, really proud of what they made. They had a great campaign. The campaign was fun. And they had great multiplayer. And then it was sacrificed. That's not right. I thought you were saying that EA's like literally Nazis because they are trying to fix Battlefront 2. I mean, they completely screwed the pooch on the launch of the game, but should we really be like,
Fuck you! Don't release a fucking patch trying to fix the fucking game, you bastards!
I don't know. I feel like if even if like something was royally screwed at its launch, I'm not saying like go out and buy the game now that they're trying to fix it. I'm just saying like, you know, at least they're trying to fix it. That's something. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. My mommy always said I was special. My mommy always said I was a most reasonable individual and I didn't hold grudges. My mommy was right. Yes. And Dada, too. Dada said I was a special snowflake, that I would go on to do great things. Okay, Dada may not have been right, but Mama was. Good. Okay, I think I'm gonna give up trying to get to Bespin. I'll try one more time. Let's go ahead and open some crates, I guess. So yeah, this is the future of crates. Credits and customization with emotes. Cosmetics and credits. That's all you get. And you can't buy them anymore, which is good. That's a big change. That's a really big change. I remember all the news sites like Forbes and Polygon were making news articles saying that pay to win is definitely coming back. Well, it didn't. So, I don't know. Where's your journalistic integrity if you're saying it will come back? You should be saying it's very possible that it could come back. Not spreading propaganda for clickbait. Come on, man. I don't know. I feel like we should at least acknowledge. I'm not saying reward gaming companies for fixing things, but acknowledge that they fix things. But you cannot fight the circle jerk. It's impossible. Alright, blast, here we go. Cross your fingers. That sounds like a damn good plan, Phoenix. Yeah, a lot of people do fail to realize that EA is a company. That's their sole goal, is to make money. Every company's sole goal is to make money. But the thing is, you got to go about it the right way. And every company tests in their own ways the limits of what the consumer will... That's their job. Their job is literally to test the limits of what consumers will take. So, you know, they're not really different from one another. People forget it now, but Ubisoft has made some big mistakes. Big mistakes. Just like EA. So has Bethesda. They're not so different. Right now, EA is the one making the big mistakes. Just like they did around, what was it, 2009? Was that the last time EA made the major mistakes? Actually, EA makes mistakes every day. Massive, you fucking shell. No, but really. Yeah, they're all companies. You gotta watch yourself with all of them. The minute that you forget that is the minute you're drinking the Kool-Aid. I would totally invite you guys, but since I'm kind of trying to grab a Bespin, that's the only reason I'm not, because I'm just darting in and out, quitting, joining, quitting, joining. It's such a bitch when there's a new map or new DLC, because that's what I want to show you, but oh, it's impossible. I gotta turn the AC on. It is getting hot in here. Oh, I'll just turn the fan on actually. So I don't know what's wrong with my eyes. I mean, I got fine vision. My vision's 20/20, but my eyes get dry, and you have no idea. And somebody's watching with cancer. Meanwhile, I'm saying, you have no idea what it's like. No idea what it's like to have dry eyes. My God, the dryness. Really though, if you're a normally healthy person, you have no idea. I can't get rid of this. Eye drops don't help. You know what eye drops do? I've got, oh God! I just slipped. He looked like he had a convulsion.
We're doing well enough, but don't be overconfident.
Yeah, God, it's so hot in here. Oh my goodness. Anyway, dry eyes are a bitch. I've got about 6 different eye drops, and they're all extremely highly rated. They're all different types of eye drops. None of them, I mean, they moisten my eyes, but they're blurry as hell. Even after an hour, eyes are still blurry. It's a bitch, but it's difficult to enjoy just being awake and being alive. It's not like late at night. No, 5 p.m. maybe 6 p.m. sometimes. My eyes will be dry, and I just can't enjoy having my eyes open. Can't enjoy movies, can't enjoy TV shows, can't enjoy the internet, can't enjoy looking at people, can't enjoy being outside, can't enjoy video games, because my eyes are just, And I talked to some people, but apparently there's nothing you can do about it. Apparently, fuck you, your eyes hate you. And that's pretty much it. You can try eye drops, but there's not really surgeries. There's not really medication. Yeah. I hate it. Oh, it's so uncomfortable. Honestly, a good day, it sounds like I'm being a drama queen, but a good day is a day when my eyes are moist. That's a good day. Doesn't matter what happens that day, I'll be thinking in the back of my head, you know what? Fuck yeah. I can see without pain. Everybody hates the word moist. It's so... I was getting my hair cut, and I was, she was talking about different products that she has for hair. And... this build-up is making it sound really bad, but I didn't think it sounded that bad. I was like, alright, well, I just don't want a shampoo that dries my hair out. I want a shampoo that keeps my hair moist. And she's like, whoa! Whoa! Don't use that word! God! Dear God! And then another barber, turned around and he was like, the fuck, man? Did you just say moist in front of her? What the fuck is wrong with you? And I was like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What word should I use? Wet? No. I probably shouldn't have used wet. I didn't use wet, thank God. Oof. Oof. I could recover from moist. But if I followed up wet from moist, I couldn't recover from that. I'd probably just commit suicide. I can't, just randomly think about, oh, that one time I said wet and moist to my barber. I don't know what I should have said. What locked in moisture, is that better? Everybody hates lubricate. No, I don't think that's better. In fact, the only way it could be better if I could moistly lubricated. Moistly lubricated. How about that? I'm moistly lubricating myself to death. Slippery? Damp? I guess... No, damp... Who wants damp hair? How about not dry? Yeah, whatever. Not dry. I'll go with that next time. Thanks, you've been very helpful. I feel like moist is never okay now. Not even with food. Like, personally, when I eat, I like to eat some moists. Like, I like my cake moist. I like my pastries moist. Moist and sweet. I like my sweets moist. It makes sense to me, you know? I don't want a dry donut. I want a moist donut. Not quite wet. I don't want it soggy. I don't want it sopping. But you know...
They're breaking apart.
I need it... It's gotta feel like satin against my tongue. Is that... That's not better. That's not better. Male Massive, I used to play The Division a lot and stopped playing because of hackers and other shit. Have they fixed it now? Yes. Hackers, I'm not sure, but everyone that I've talked to that plays The Division says it's weirdly better. A lot of people are weirded out by how much better it is. Like, it's surprising. People are surprised. I'm surprised. I'm excited to go back. I don't know about hackers. I'm pretty sure I remember seeing a news article that hackers have been, like, taken care of. I'm assuming you're playing on PC. In which case, I'm pretty sure I did see an article about that, so it's worth going back to. Unless you got some crazy data caps. Hey, Okami! That was a good game. Had it on the Wii. Isn't Okami getting remastered? Think so. Not sure. Do you concern... Oh, Han Solo. Yeah, you know what? I got a bad feeling about that. Not to make a reference, but whatever. I got a bad feeling about Solo. Oh, you know what? I liked the trailer more than I thought I would. I didn't like the music. I really didn't like the music. I actually loathed the music in the trailer, at least towards the end. I hate the... Rest in peace, ears. Ugh. And the title card. Am I being a little bitch? Don't answer that. But the title card was so lame. I could make that in... I'm gonna sound like an asshole, but I could make that Solo title card that they use in the trailers in 10 minutes in Blender or Maya or Element 3D. Any of them. Cinema 4D. It's lame, is what it is. And the music... It's like a TV show. The fact that Phil Lord and Christopher Miller were booted and fired, and the fact that Alden Ehrenreich needed an acting coach, yeah, it doesn't It doesn't inspire confidence, to say the least. I'm sorry, Barry Dad. Your ears are probably already shot, though, if you got kids. Especially if you got boys. Or if you got girls and they're into Justin Bieber. Or boy bands. I did like Rogue One. I didn't like Rogue One as much as most people did, but... It's mainly because of the first quarter of the movie. Almost the first half, really. Yeah, I just didn't really care for that. Alright, let's see if we can switch it up with Bespin. I like that they didn't play it safe. No spoilers, but... I hate how spoiler-friendly I am. I try not to give away spoilers for anything ever. So, I can't talk about movies with you. I want to, but I can't. Because I know somebody in there hasn't seen Rogue One. Somebody. I recognize that reference, Cafeteria. I actually have that song on my iPod. Yeah, there's still plenty of people playing this game on console. I don't have a problem getting into games on PC. Some people do. I think it depends what country you're in. I live in Uzbekistan right now, and I don't have any problems. God, which one do I try? Let's try Blast again. Alright, here we go. Yavin 4 is the map before Bespin. Yavin 4, Yavin 4. What were we on? Thank you. Is that for every rotation that Bespin's in? Thank you for that. That's very helpful. Yavin 4, great! Excellent news! Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Oh, I don't have an iPod. I have an iPhone. I'm sorry. I never had an iPod. I had a Sansa clip, and I can't believe I remember that. Did any of you guys have a Sansa clip? I loved that thing. It was so simple, so tiny. I love small things, which is lucky for me. That's what she said. Also lucky for me. No, but seriously, it's very unfortunate for me that she said that, obviously, for obvious reasons, of course. You know, when my doctor says not to do any heavy lifting, I have to, Anyway. Enough of that. Wait a second. This isn't Yavin 4. What the heck is this? Seriously, what is this? What map are we playing on? What? Camino? Wait. Yavin comes before Bespin. In what game mode? Wait, were you just bullshitting me? You son of a bitch. Damn it. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. At least it's clones, that's cool. Nobody had a Sansa clip. Yeah, of course not. You're a droid fan, a clone fan? Droids. Droids all the way. Beep boop beep. Roger, roger. I love the droidicas. I love the B2 battle droids. I love the B1 battle droids. I love the Magnum bodyguards. I love Grievous. Grievous is one of my favorite Star Wars characters, if not my favorite Star Wars character. I just love droids. Look at them. They're so cool looking. Ah! I mean, I like clones too. Look at me. I'm an absolute unit. Actually, I kind of look like a dark trooper in these shadows. Shit. Oh god, I wish I could have thrown a grenade as I died. It'd be like that martyr perk in Call of Duty World at War. So, how many of you guys have tickets for Infinity War? I don't know how I got tickets because I was a couple hours late, but I got tickets for the, not midnight showing, it's like 8 o'clock or something, IMAX. My girlfriend and I are gonna have to drive like an hour, because all my theaters suck. Which is great, because I'm a movie fan, so that's really convenient for me and everything. Anyway, I'm not a Marvel fan, actually. Please don't unsubscribe. Please don't dislike. No, whatever. Do what you want. But no, I'm not a Marvel fan. I'm a DC fan. And here come the unsubscribes and the dislikes. But yeah, I'm a DC fan through and through. It's not like I'm a fanboy or anything. The Marvel movies don't do it for me, and I'm not proud of that. People always assume that... Holy crap! Please tell me it's just like a bloody stump where my arms and legs should be. That was a chest shot to my, well, to my chest with a wrist rocket. Watch those wrist rockets! Nope, I got a, me. When does the bootleg come out? People are expecting too much from Infinity War. I don't have the tickets yet. But, yeah, I'm excited for Infinity War, I don't know why. Probably because I'm just excited to watch money burn on screen. It's the most expensive movie, I'm assuming I'm gonna be really annoyed at the movie theater as soon as, like, Loki comes on screen.
Oh my god, it's Loki! Oh my god, it's Thor! Oh my god, things that I recognize!
That voice is really annoying, I should stop doing that. But, I don't know why. I like Thanos. Why am I excited for Infinity War if did they change the color scheme on the Junk Troopers? Yeah, he's like black or green, dark green, I think, instead of red. Weird. Weird, wild stuff. Everybody assumes when I say I don't care for Marvel movies that I'm proud of it. I'm not one of the people that has fun hating things. I may be a YouTuber, but weirdly enough, I'm not an angry YouTuber. That age is past. Angry YouTubers are over. Now it's outrage YouTubers that are in. Angry YouTubers were circa 2010. But yeah, I would love it if I liked Marvel movies. You know why? Because I could enjoy more things. I want to enjoy them, I just don't. I watch every single one, hoping I'm going to enjoy it, but usually I don't. I enjoyed Civil War. No. I hated Civil War. I didn't hate it. I thought it was mediocre. I liked Winter Soldier quite a bit. If I can go through all the Marvel movies in order real quick, that'd be great. Bear with me. Iron Man, loved it. Iron Man 2, meh. Iron Man 3, I kinda liked it. Avengers, didn't like it. Thor, thought it was funny. Thor 2, eh. Guardians of the Galaxy, loved it. Guardians of the Galaxy 2, second viewing, loved it. Civil War, eh. Avengers 2, eh. Ant-Man, eh. Doctor Strange, eh. Haven't seen Black Panther yet. Have not seen that. What else? Original Captain America, eh. Is that all of them? Haven't seen Ragnarok. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. I didn't like the last quarter of Justice League all that much, and it's obvious that Justice League was really, really neutered. So neutered. I'm really disappointed what they did, because I was such a huge fan of Batman v Superman and Man of Steel. Even Suicide Squad, I didn't mind it. Suicide Squad was as entertaining for me as a lot of Marvel movies. And Justice League, I didn't think it was worse than Marvel movies. The score was as memorable as most Marvel movies, at least, I guess. That's what I mourn the most. Hans Zimmer is not doing superhero movies anymore. Kill me. Thank you. Somebody finally answered my prayers. I liked Deadpool, yeah. I like Deadpool. I'm looking forward to Deadpool 2. Ragnarok is literally a comedy. I've heard that. Comedy can work, like it works in Guardians of the Galaxy. Usually, okay, so here's the thing. If it's meant to be a comedy, I'm okay with that. Like Shazam. Oh god, I'm so excited about Shazam. Zach Levy, he looks so good in that suit.
Oh, he's such a little cutie patootie. Look at that little red suit, those little boots. Oh my god.
He looks good though. Good looking superhero. Looks like the Frank Miller artwork, I think. I think that's his name, Frank Miller. Anyway, looks money. But Guardians of the Galaxy is supposed to be funny, good. Works out. Ant-Man, some weird every Marvel movie is some weird combination of serious and funny. Serious, funny, serious, funny. It goes back and forth like Homecoming. Serious, funny, serious, funny. I hate that. God, they're so quippy. Avengers 2, serious, funny, serious, funny. I don't like that formula at all. It's too light. It's too... it feels like I'm watching a... It doesn't feel like a spectacle. It feels like a movie I'm going to watch if it's raining and I got nothing else to do. It feels like a movie I'm not going to watch in a home theater, but a movie that I'm going to watch on like a laptop. Or a 720p TV. They don't look good. They don't sound good. I hate being so negative about it, and I don't want to, like... I don't know. I really want to like Infinity War. I'm hoping that Phase 2, Infinity War, that's going to be when I'm a Marvel fan. I want to be won over. And Thanos, he looks badass. He looks great. Iron Man, though. Iron Man looks like Blue Beetle. He looks like Blue Beetle. But red. He looks like Red Beetle. Why did they make Iron Man look... I know he's supposed to look like the... What is it? Bleeding Edge? He looks like Red Blue Beetle. I hate being so negative. It makes my intestines feel like poison. But yeah, Thanos. I'm hoping I like Black Panther. People say it's good. Some other people have said it's like Ant-Man. That scares me. I don't know what they mean when they say it's like Ant-Man.
This is our home. And now we've shown them we will not let it go without a fight.
I guess I have weird taste in movies because I loved The Last Jedi. I didn't like Canto Blight. I didn't like some things, but I really liked it. Liked what they did with the characterization. I liked what they do with the character building. I really liked Batman v Superman Ultimate Edition, the Ultimate Cut. What else do I really like? I don't know. I like a lot of controversial movies. Oh, the Amazing Spider-Man films. Love the Amazing Spider-Man films. I acknowledge where they had issues. I know where they had problems. But I still, I like them quite a bit. Also, I didn't like Homecoming. I love Sam Raimi Spider-Mans. So yeah. I believe you will be won over if or when you see Black Panther. And no, it's not like Ant-Man. Good. Good. And then 2 people later say Black Panther wasn't that good. Well, I'm hoping. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Infinity War ends Phase 3. Supposedly, what's his name? I actually like the guy that plays Captain America. He's a good Captain America. I'm blanking out. Anyway, his contract ends after Infinity War, and he's not going to renew it. So, I guess Captain America dies, or he retires. He either retires or dies. I'm thinking Black Panther is going to be like the new Iron Man or the new Captain America, one of those two. Okay, so somebody said Bespin is after Yavin 4. I guess we're going to find out. Infinity War is the end of Phase 4. And the end of Phase 3 and the start of Phase 4. Chris Evans, that's his name. Thank you. I've heard Black Panther was decent. I've heard it was great, I've heard it was decent, and everything in between decent and great. I love Spider-Man as a superhero, yeah. Is Battlefront 2 worth buying now? It's $24 on Origin. Yeah, for me, it's totally worth it at that price. For you, I don't know. All the major problems have been fixed. They're going to continue to overhaul the core of the game throughout this year. They're going to add a lot of content this year. Some of it's going to be unique content. I wish I could talk about it, but I can't. Anyway, it's not what you'd expect, but it's fucking cool, man. But whether it's worth it to you, I don't know. If you're on the fence, maybe just wait. There's nothing wrong with waiting. Let me tell you this. You're not going to have trouble finding players later in 2018 if you're worried about that. So, if you want to wait, I would wait. You know, I don't think that you would lose anything by waiting. But it's going to be good. It's definitely going to be good. Street Fighter. However, personally, I think it's worth it at that price. But like I said before, nothing wrong with waiting. I sound like a broken record. This is a cool looking map. I love the lighting. Finn is a force, man. He's a great hero. A lot of fun to play as him. Look at Captain Phasma chromed out. Looks a little dark though. I feel like her chrome should be just a bit brighter. Rey is also a power. She's also a force. Rey and Finn, which I guess that's appropriate that they would be so powerful. You know, they're a little team. Hopefully they team up in episode 9 again. That'd be kind of cool. Oh god, here they come! I'm gonna fall back on my teammates. I want to win this thing, and in order to win, you gotta play as a team. I think somebody's AFK. Who's that? Finn? No! Finn, my buddy, come on! Alright, well, I'm not gonna protect him. I'm gonna go after the target. Yes! Oh! Nice stabbing! Beautiful! Come on, go down, go down, go down. Oh shit, he's out of bounds. I'm gonna let him go. Oh shit, look at this! He's gonna die out of bounds. Oh my god. Beautiful! I accidentally killed him by messing up his controls, and he couldn't get his controls back in order. Mind trick, sometimes it reverses movement, like forward, if you move forward, you're moving backward. If you're moving left, you're actually moving right. So, that was funny. That was so dope. Never had that happen before. Oh shit. Mind trick! Oh, nice! No, you don't, Phasma. Oh, that's another thing I didn't like about The Last Jedi. What they do with the Phasma. I mean, I guess what would they do? It's not like every character is gonna have a double kill. It's not like every character can have a huge arc. But I would have liked to see more done with Phasma. I mean, she's basically Boba Fett. You know, there wasn't a lot done with Boba Fett either. And Boba Fett died in a similar way, if you think about it. You know, just like, boop, he's dead. I don't know. I just feel really bad that a lot of people don't like The Last Jedi, but at the same time, I'm glad I didn't get something different. I feel like, well, I know that you can't please every Star Wars fan, it's just impossible. Oh shit. You can't please everybody, it's impossible. But, yes! 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 That's all that matters. Getting that kill. You can't please everybody. I mean, every single Star Wars film has been divisive. Like, Episode 3. Love it, hate it. Episode 1. Well, that was mostly universal praise. Anyway, even 4, 5, and 6. Well, 5 and 6, really. There was a lot of criticism on 5 and 6 as well. So, if you make a Star Wars film that some fans will like, inevitably some fans will hate it. And sometimes that's a lot of fans. But I love what they do with Luke Skywalker, and conversely, you know, a lot of people don't think about this either, but if they made a movie that the people that hated The Last Jedi would have liked, then the people that liked The Last Jedi would have hated. You understand? See, there's no real right and wrong with what they do to The Last Jedi, aside from Canto Blight, aside from stuff like that. Because I probably wouldn't have liked The Last Jedi very much if what I'm seeing on the Star Wars subreddit would have come to pass. If it would have been that sort of a film, I wouldn't have really liked it. And there's a lot of people that like The Last Jedi. They're just not as loud. The people that don't like it are much louder. But yeah, you know, it's a problem. It's a real problem. The Star Wars fan base is one of the most conflicted fan bases ever. Which is fitting because of the light and the dark side, I guess. You know, always at war. 3 was good. I really enjoyed 3. I mean, it's not Oscar worthy, but what Star Wars movie is? Except Episode 4, of course. Of course. And probably Solo. I guarantee you, Solo is going to be the best Star Wars movie we've ever gotten and ever will get. It's going to make Episode 4 look like a piece of crap. Let me tell you. Honestly, I wish that Harrison Ford was never even born, and Alden Ehrenreich was born in the year Harrison Ford was born, because Alden should have been Han Solo from day one. Harrison Ford's a sucky Han Solo, really. And you know what? Indiana Jones sucks too. Alden Ehrenreich should have been Indiana Jones, and he should have replaced Harrison Ford because he's a better Harrison Ford than Harrison Ford is. I'm so sorry. That actually hurt me. I felt a weird feeling in my chest when I was saying all that. God! Enemy teams, they're on point right now, which is weird because they're losing. But they're sticking together. I'm not sticking near my teammates. That's my problem. Yoda, you're with me.
I'm glad someone's on it.
Oh, God, I was reading the chat room. Yeah, I'd rather have a Boba Fett movie, too. Here's my idea of the Boba Fett movie. Boba Fett isn't even the main character because it doesn't work best when he is the main character. You know, the mystery is why he's so cool. How about this? How about Boba Fett has tons of screen time, but the main character is someone who's being hunted by Boba Fett. And the whole movie's a chase. And Boba Fett's just a total badass like he was in the original trilogy. You know, if I get a Boba Fett movie, I don't want it to start when Boba Fett's a kid, and then he's growing up, and he's like, Dada, why are we bods? And then he's like, Mace Windu killed Dada. Oh, I hate Mace Windu. I'm gonna be a bad man. I don't know, I don't want crap like that. Which I guess technically is what we're getting in Solo, but whatever. The only reason I'm looking forward to Solo is to see how they handled all the problems. I just want to see how that turned out. That's it. I did not pick Chewbacca. Oh, this is bull. I never play as Chewie ever. You know what? Maybe I'll like it. Maybe this will be my turning point.
0.17% chance of survival.
He's so big. I can't see over his big hairy head.
Target recognized.
What about the droid attack on the Wookiees? Yes, what about the droid attack on the Wookiees? I was gonna add something, but I don't have anything to add. Nice reference though. I always appreciate seeing that. Yeah, Obi-Wan movie needs to happen. Maybe they're waiting until you know, I kinda wanna play as Chewie again. Maybe they're waiting until Ewan McGregor's just a little bit older. I mean, he's almost basically the perfect age now. They could totally do it now if they wanted to. You know, just a little bit of makeup, that's it. That's all you need. Oh god, we got a Boba. Did I die before... Did the enemy target die before I died? Because I was the target. Whatever. I don't know what his abilities are. I gotta be honest. Hey, look at that! Mission completed. Don't get mushy. The new UI is great too. Alright, moment of truth. Somebody said Bespin was after Yavin 4. If anybody knows, go to blast. It's Bespin for you, Corbin. Maybe not for me, but I will totally exit out ASAP if it's not Bespin next. Yeah, I really didn't like Chewie in the Death Star DLC, so I haven't played him in Battlefront 2 very much at all. Maybe I'll change that. I think this is like the first time I've actually played Chewbacca, which is so weird. I'm very, Command Center North. What's Command Sector North? It's not Bespin. Is this Yavin again? Might be. Come on. Show me the next map. Let's load. Let's go. Let's go. Let's load. Where's the loading screen? Are we gonna wait the whole 20 seconds? I guess so. All right. Oh, it's Death Star. That's right. Of course. Turn up game volume. All right. Let me try. It's really sensitive though, so it might be too loud. Okay. I turned it up a good little bit. Let me know how that is for you. Yeah, you like that? You like that louder volume? I thought Battlefront 2 was dead too. Okay, I also thought Battlefront 2 was dead. That sounds better. However, trust me, they got some pretty dope things coming this year, so if anything could resuscitate Battlefront 2, it's this stuff. Oh my god. You know what? I'm sorry. Prepare yourselves. I'm gonna be quitting and reloading and doing it until I get to Bespin because it's never gonna happen unless I make it happen. I mean, I could have played like all like 12 maps or whatever, and then eventually I would have gotten to Bespin, I guess. Why can't DICE make new original content? Why can't any game developer make new original content? Call of Duty, Far Cry, Assassin's Creed. Actually, Origins was great. Origins was pretty innovative for Assassin's Creed. Far Cry 5 doesn't seem like it's going to be innovative. Arcade looks great, but that's not really the core game. It's more like a Forge. Arcade is innovative, though. What else? By the way, it's faster for me to quit the game and restart than to go through the loading screens. Yeah, there's not a lot of innovative games aside from PlayStation exclusives. Death Stranding is a multi-platform that's going to be super innovative. Hey, Jetpack Cargo has Bespin. Oh shit, you're right. That's a damn good hint, actually, because Jetpack Cargo has far less maps. I think it has far less maps, right? Anyway, thank you, man. I'm going to check Blast one more time. I'm an idiot for doing it, but I just really want to play Blast right now. But thank you. And also, thank you for that donation. I'm going to believe he donated because he was being nice, but I feel like he was donating because he was so sick of me not seeing what he's been spamming the entire time I've been live streaming. Which is probably the truth. 4, 3, 2, 1, please. 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 Oh, God. Alright, Jetpack Cargo, here we come. Jetpack Cargo only has 2 maps. Cool. Jetpack Cargo. Oh, man, Cyberpunk 2077. In terms of games that don't have release dates, that's my most anticipated, and that's saying a lot because guess what? Death Stranding doesn't have a release date either. So, that's, yeah, that's a pretty big competition going on. Ghost of Tsushima doesn't have a release date. But, man, Cyberpunk, we just had some, I'm gonna start a party in here. You know what? I'm gonna invite people manually instead of starting a party. Yeah, Cyberpunk 2077 is gonna be innovative, which is big. I like games with innovative gameplay. Not a lot of games do have innovative gameplay. Alright, here we go. Let's see if anybody's in the club playing Battlefront. Alright, I'm sending out some invites. Wait, what the? Invite to party, invite to club. Let me see if I can join them. How about invite to game? There we go. Oh my god. Let me see if I can invite from up here. Oh wait, there we go! I'm actually joining up now. Great. Is Death Stranding an exclusive? I thought it was. Oh no, that's right. It is. Oh, I totally forgot. Yeah, it's a PlayStation exclusive. Seriously? PlayStation has the best exclusives. I'll get into that in a minute. After the Imperial occupation of the gas giant Bespin, Rebel Command fears the Empire will strengthen their foothold in the sector. They dispatch a strike team to Cloud City, hoping to disrupt Imperial mining operations of precious Tibanna gas. Game over, man! That was good timing. Oh no, it's not game over. I actually don't know, I just put... Yeah, anyway, we'll ignore that. I totally understand how Jetpack Cargo works. Definitely. You pick up the cargo on the enemy team and you bring it to your base, right? That's all it is? Yeah, that's all it is. When you get to 3, you win, of course. Instead of counting down, it's counting up. Woo! Thank you, Josh Klein. Appreciate that, man. Ha! Rocket to the face! Where'd he come from? Felt like I just dropped down out of the sky. Yeah. Honestly, though, I know Fortnite's, it feels like they're not focusing on their PvE, but how can they? From a business perspective, they just can't. They'd be fools. You know what? This is actually fun as hell. Holy crap. Administrator's Palace may be the best map for Jetpack cargo. Oh shit, I got the cargo. Where do I take it? Enemy base. Enemy base. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Shit, shit, shit. Oh, man. Whoa! Of course. They can see where I am, can't they? I'm shocked, Dallas. Dallas says, so am I the only person that prefers Marvel over DC? I'm shocked that you are. I can't believe that. Apparently the chat is majority DCEU, which is so crazy to me. So, I am a frequenter in the DC cinematic subreddit. I don't know if you've ever been there, but it's a safe haven for me. See, not a lot of people are as passionate about Batman v Superman and Man of Steel and Wonder Woman and all those films. They're not as passionate as I am. But there's one place where they are. There's one place where I can finally talk to people about these movies that I like so much, and it's the DC cinematic subreddit. And yeah, that's the only place that I can find. But apparently in my chat room, a lot of people like DC movies, which is crazy to me. There's no right and wrong. I just happen to prefer DC. The map looks a lot better. The skybox is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Anybody get that reference? Gorgeous. Nobody gets that reference. That's so obscure. Let's start the lesson. No, that wasn't quite right. Let's start the lesson. That was a little closer. Nobody gets that. I'm just gonna... Puyo Tetris on the Nintendo Switch. The best Tetris game ever made. There's different characters. I usually play as the dog. That has a... He's a scientist dog. Anyway, it's weird. Oh, not Mos Eisley. I gotta quit out. I want Bespin. Actually, time for me to be an asshole again. Wonder Woman is actually, Jesus. Okay, so if let's pretend Suicide Squad doesn't exist. If Justice League had a Hans Zimmer score, Wonder Woman would be my least favorite DC movie. I actually greatly prefer Man of Steel and Batman v Superman, and I kind of prefer a lot of parts of Justice League. What Justice League should have been, I would have definitely preferred. But, oh, they butchered my baby. They butchered Justice League, my baby. Yeah, Wonder Woman is the closest to Marvel that you can get with DC so far. Aside from the Joss Whedon parts of Justice League, of course. No, not Tatooine. No! You know what? Take out Tatooine. Just Bespin. For the remainder of cargo. No Tatooine. Only Bespin. Oh, I'm so glad you don't have to buy maps. The next Battlefield had better not have purchasable maps. I know that'll mean... A lot of people don't get this. Listen. If you want awesome, high-quality maps and a lot of them, you have to pay for them. Somebody has to pay for it. You either pay for them by buying the maps and splitting the player base, or you pay for them through microtransactions. Either a game has paid DLC, or it has microtransactions if you want post-launch content. Pick one. A lot of people don't get that. They're like, ugh, why do games have to have microtransactions? I don't understand. Why can't games have everything for free? And for that matter, why can't games be free? I want every game to be free and no microtransactions ever. Every game is free to play, no microtransactions. You can't pay for anything. The games are just completely free all the time, always. Yep. Not gonna happen. Also, no ads. We don't live in that world. But really, I don't care about microtransactions as long as they're not invasive. The thing is, most of them are invasive because they want to sell a lot of them. I'm getting a crick in my neck talking about microtransactions. Oh. But yeah, that's the state of gaming right now. Oh God, you just made me shudder, Nicholas. Imagine if Disney bought DC instead of Marvel. Holy shit, I never thought about that. Holy shit, I never thought about that. Hold on. I gotta tell someone. Hey, picture this. Imagine an alternate timeline where Disney didn't buy Marvel, they bought DC. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh my God. That's like my worst nightmare. Okay. It would be hugely successful, but it would be funny. I would be a fan of Marvel movies because they'd be more down to earth and there'd be more of a tone you can take seriously. And I wouldn't be a fan of DC movies because they'd be too funny and quippy. After the Imperial occupation of the gas giant Bespin, Rebel Command fears the Empire will strengthen their foothold in the sector. They dispatch a strike team to Cloud City, hoping to disrupt Imperial mining operations of precious Tabana gas. Welcome to Bespin, Administrator's Palace. This is Battlefront II Bespin, and a lot of people think, oh, it's so simple. Why don't they just tick the add Battlefront 1 maps to Battlefront 2 box? Why don't they just drag and drop the Battlefront 1 maps to Battlefront 2? It doesn't work that way. They actually have to do quite a bit of work. Not as much work as a completely new map, but they got to do a lot of work. I've talked to developers. It's not easy adding a Battlefront 1 map to Battlefront 2, so there's going to be more added in the future, but right now we're starting with Bespin, Administrator's Palace. Bespin's a weird place. It's like a resort / mining facility in the skies. It's cool, though. Oh, that sucks. Somebody in the chat room's not keen on Marvel or DC. Man, if I didn't like DC movies or Marvel movies, God, that would exclude me from so many movies. Already I'm excluded from a lot of movies because I don't like Marvel movies, but man. Imagine if you didn't like Star Wars movies either. Jeez. I had a friend once and his girlfriend, she didn't like movies at all. At all. Maybe documentaries. No movies. She didn't like video games. She didn't like movies. Kinda liked books. Depended on the book. Probably liked the boring ones. I just felt so bad. Like, ugh. And he liked movies. He liked comic books. He liked video games. What do you have in common? Mutual attraction? I guess. I feel like that's some major core interests gone. Shit. See, now he knows I'm gonna use my rocket launcher, so he's nervous. Oh, shit. We're both out! Oh, I'm so dead! Damn it. I'm gonna see an Infinity War. I already bought my tickets for the 26th, opening night. And I don't like That's another thing. Oh my god, it sucks for me. I'm such a connoisseur of television and movies. I love watching stuff. I love entertainment. But I don't like Altered Carbon. I don't like Jessica Jones. I don't like Luke Cage. I don't like Green Arrow or Arrow. I don't like The Flash. I've only seen one episode of The Flash, to be fair. I don't think I'll like Gotham. I don't like Inhumans. I don't like any Netflix shows, really. Gee! Ha! Ooh! Whoa! 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 What? What? Anyway, I don't like Game of Thrones. I don't like The Walking Dead. Do you know how limiting that is? Oh, it's so limiting. I don't like Discovery that much, but I like Discovery more than everything I've mentioned earlier. I actually love the Orville. I really like it. It had a rough start, but after a couple episodes, I don't know, it just started coming onto itself. Which, that sounds dirty. Very dirty. But I like the Orville. It's like Star Trek The Next Generation. It's the closest we'll get to a new Next Generation. I'm gonna switch weapons. Haven't seen the Tick. But I do like Patrick Warburton. I know he's not the new Tick. I also tried Man in the High Castle. Didn't really care for Man in the High Castle. I usually don't care for television. I don't know why. But when television shows try to be like movies, I'm thinking to myself, this isn't a movie. The production value isn't here. The acting isn't here. It's crazy though, because I love books. I like long form entertainment. I guess I want television shows, but with the production value and effort of movies. Like, I can't see how a Superman TV show would ever work. Krypton was badass in Man of Steel. Like the beginning with Jor-El and stuff. Oh my god, it was so cool. So goddamn cool. But then they're making a Krypton TV show. I think it's already premiered. I think the first episode's already out, and I can't see that being good. You need like $200 million for Krypton to be awesome. You know? Breaking Bad is an example of like the worst TV show I've ever seen. I'm joking. I'm joking! Breaking Bad is the example of an excellent, fantastic TV show. And you know what? Breaking Bad doesn't need a huge budget. You know, it's not fantastical. TV shows work when they're either a comedy or if they're about character building only. You know, character building, drama, stuff like that. Well, we're a little bit closer now. I guess that's something. As deep as a book, as high quality as a movie. Yes, Nicholas. Yes. I don't hate Rick and Morty. I actually was a big fan of season 1 and 2. But maybe I need to watch it again, but I feel like season 3 wasn't as good. I didn't hate season 3. It just wasn't as good as season 1 and 2 for me. I don't know why. Okay, here's the thing with television. I hate gimmick episodes. Like, It's Always Sunny. I love that show. And the season before the latest season, for me, was my favorite season. But the latest season, they had things like, oh, this episode's only in first person. Like, this episode is, like, filmed, like, from a GoPro perspective. It's a gimmick. I don't really get much substance out of that. Oh, here's another episode where it's done as a musical. Ugh. I don't really get much substance out of that. Well, that's why I stopped watching Bob's Burgers. Too many musicals. I sound like such an asshole. It's how my brain's wired. My brain is wired where if I like something, I love it. But if I don't like it, I don't like it. Okay, that sentence was exceedingly stupid, and I apologize. No, no, no! Speaking of exceedingly stupid, did you see that? Christ on the cross! That's a great death animation. Not worth it. Not quite, almost. This is a slow game. Nobody's getting anywhere. Alright, let's focus on the objective. I'm gonna go back to my team members and defend them, and I'm gonna carry that objective to the grave or to... Oh, it's so close now. It's so close. Did they bring the cargo back? Where's the cargo now? Oh! Didn't know he was gonna be so close. Ah! I have only watched some of the Clone Wars. I haven't watched all of it. Not, not even close. I've watched, half of the first season. And I've been told you need to... I've also been going through the order online, like, oh, God! Ah! Christ on the cross. I'm so bad at jetpacks. Oh, I've always been bad at platforming, which is funny because I played a lot of N64. Anyway. Yeah. What was I talking about? God. That's right, Season 1. I'm like halfway through Season 1, I think. I've been trying to follow the order, like the golden order, but I need to continue it. I've been told that you need to push yourself past the first couple episodes of Season 1. This map was the Bespin DLC in Battlefront 2015. It's the Administrator's Palace. They've brought it to Battlefront 2, and it's really good in Battlefront 2. I don't know if it's placebo effect or what, but it feels better. It feels a lot better than it did in the Bespin DLC. To be fair, they kind of had to rebuild it in a way for Battlefront 2, so it is a lot different than it was. But, yeah, they did a good job because I'm actually having fun with a map from my least favorite expansion pack. Yes! Favorite MCU movie is probably the first Iron Man, closely followed by Guardians of the Galaxy, and then tied Winter Soldier and Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I actually didn't like Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I thought it was okay when I first saw it in theaters, but on my second viewing at home, away from the awful theater crowds, I liked it a lot more. Because I realized that a lot of the things I didn't like about it, they were intentional, and they weren't necessarily supposed to be endearing. Like a lot of the comedy, you're not always supposed to be like, haha. Some people can go haha, but not everyone's supposed to. It's really just the characters. That's how they are. It's their coping mechanisms, you know? They're using comedy to hide the deep pit of despair that is their lives. Just like me. I could relate to that. Seriously though, that watching with that in mind completely changed my point of view. Don't like Civil War now. I'm sure it's different in the comics, and I want to read the Civil War comics. I'm sure I'd like Marvel comics. Just don't like the movies that much. But from the movie standpoint, I mean, it was almost laughable between, obviously, Captain America wasn't in the wrong. Like, Tony was just so emotional, and I don't know, it just I didn't buy it. And then I didn't like what they did with the villain. Yeah. I didn't like Civil War. I was really looking forward to it because I loved Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier was... That's like the perfect Marvel movie for me, outside of Guardians of the Galaxy and the first Iron Man. I want more Winter Soldier. To be fair, Winter Soldier is the closest we'll get to a Marvel DC movie, so take that as you will. You know, it's very grounded and serious. Very real-world superhero. Anakin or Vader? Vader. I do like Anakin, though. A lot of people don't. Oh, he was so close to death. If I would have just got one shot off. Just one. Alright. That you? Yeah, that's you. I'm gonna defend you. Defend the hell out of you. What's their name? Ultra Steel? Ultra Steel, yep. I hope that mirrors their resolve, because it's gonna be tough as hell. So far, our team's doing a lot better than the enemy, but not by much. Ooh, that's a close one. No! Overheated weapons. Oh, that's right, I can press X. I totally forgot this isn't Battlefront. Jesus. I mean, it's Battlefront 2, not Battlefront. You know what I mean. Han or Lando? Han. But if you're talking about the solo movie, Lando. Because I feel like Gambino is going to do great. He looks great. He looks like Lando. And I feel like he's gonna get that swagger down pat. Lando's actually a bit of a nuanced character, in my opinion. There's some layers to him. He's a cool character, too. I'm actually excited to see Lando and Han playing off of each other. I think that could be good. I just hope that Alden Ehrenreich is a good actor. By all accounts, he's not. Supposedly, he's bad. Like, objectively, he's just not a great actor. Jeez, man, we're getting pigeonholed here. Oh, come up behind me? No, he didn't. Weird. Oh, God. Could you imagine if they CGI'd Han and Lando? Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't think we're there yet. Maybe if the entire movie was CG, but that would be absurdly expensive. Nice. Good job, team members. So is this game like unlimited time? Yeah, I guess so. Padme or Leia? Leia. Come on, Leia, obviously. Direct hit. Good job, Cucumber. Grievous or Dooku? Whoa, no, Grievous. But Count Dooku did train him. Train him in the Jedi arts. God, that's a cool looking ship. Obviously Boba Fett between Jango and Boba. Nobody asked, but, you know, I just thought I'd put that out there. Ooh. The Rock v. Dave Bautista. Bautista! All the way! See, Bautista's a good actor. Blade Runner 2049, he was great. Shit! No! Now the cargo's lost. What are you playing? I've never played at Bespin. Oh, Jesus. Playing Administrator's Palace, Bespin. It's, are you just like spawn camping, you son of a bitch? You cheap son of a... Yeah, he is spawn camping, isn't he? He's gonna stay there, isn't he? Oh, shit! That bitch! I'd never stoop to those lows. Never. Gets the drop on you. He's my new objective. Which is exactly what he wants. Well, I spawned too far away now, did I? No, I didn't. Where is this? Yeah, he's over there. Oh, he's right there. Great. If he doesn't hide to recover health, this will be a piece of cake. Oh, you bitch. You bitch. Is he dead now? No, he's not dead. Alright, you know what? Fuck, I'm low health. God damn it! Oh, that was fucking humiliating. Good guys don't always win. Ugh, Jesus Christ. I'm not a fan of burst fire, but I like it better than the pistol. Alright, you know what? Oh, finally. There we go. Jesus. Still embarrassing. Ah! Speaking of embarrassing... Jesus, how are we doing? Well, okay, we're doing okay, I guess. We gotta step up our game, though. Head bump Stormtrooper or Daniel Craig Stormtrooper. That's good. That's really good. You know what? Daniel Craig was great. That was a great cameo. But head bump. Hey, you can't beat the classics. Plus, it was, you know, it was au natural. Destiny made that happen. Daniel Craig and the execs at Disney made that cameo happen, but Destiny, Fate, Cosmic Dust made head bump happen. Head bump's a legend. God, could you imagine living that guy's life? Oh, the women he must have. Hey, I bumped my head in a Star Wars film. They kept it in because the budget was low at the time. Oh! Oh, say it again! Say it again! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Ah! Ugh. This is on console. I'm playing on Xbox One X, which is a great platform. Honestly, I have a computer that can play 4K games, right? Obviously PC looks better, but if I'm being honest, Xbox One X looks so damn close, a lot of people wouldn't be able to tell the difference. So I gotta say, it's a solid recommendation from me. It's a great substitute for a gaming PC. Really is. The only negative is that you don't have any exclusives. PlayStation has... Alright, let's go over the exclusives that PlayStation has. They got Ghost of Tsushima. They got Spider-Man. They got Death Stranding. They've got Detroit Become Human. God of War. You get my point. There's more. There's more that I can't think of for some reason, but... Ugh, so good. I just wish that the PlayStation was more powerful, because if you're playing on a larger television, PlayStation doesn't always look great. It varies from game to game. Like, Shadow of the Colossus looks fantastic, but Battlefront doesn't look as good. Nearly as good as Xbox One X. It's a good time for consoles. Red Dead Redemption, it'll come out on PC eventually, but not for a while. Red Dead Redemption, all the PlayStation exclusives, man. It actually kills me that there's not a PlayStation X. Kills me. I need it. I really need it. Especially for Spider-Man. Definitely for Spider-Man. Whoa! Yeah, PlayStation still gets the job done. I mean, it doesn't look ugly. It's just, I'm such a graphics whore. So I have a home theater because, well, movies and, well, I guess games are my lifestyle, but movies are my hobby. Like, hobby. Big, capital H, hobby. Love movies. Down to a science. But I also love the technical aspects. The visuals, the sound. So that's very important to me with video games. So when I'm watching, or when I'm playing a video game, I'm scrutinizing the sound, the video. I'm very unforgiving when it comes to all that. Very unforgiving. Like Sea of Thieves, the graphics are incredible. But if you have a subwoofer, there's no boom. Like when I'm firing those cannons, I want to feel it in my chest. But yeah, subwoofers, a lot of games don't get that right. I guess it's difficult to get right. On a side note, apparently Thor Ragnarok, which is why I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna watch it, but I haven't gotten around to it because the audio doesn't have any punch. Apparently they really blew it on the LFE. Like if an explosion happens, it feels a little lifeless, doesn't have the power that you'd expect. So, I don't know, I'm a little disappointed about that. Always disappointed when that stuff happens. It's weird. Disney, they have some of the most popular movies ever. You know, all these Marvel movies, all these Star Wars movies, but they're not making the best looking discs. They don't have 4K discs. The sound is usually lackluster. I don't know what they're doing, man. And then you got Sony. I guess they made Blu-ray, so why wouldn't they? But Sony has the best looking movies. It's ridiculous. Like The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Oh my god, it's one of the best looking movies you'll ever see. Everything's so sharp and believable, and the sound is... It's vicious, is what it is. I actually liked Krennic. I think, I mean... See, I don't know... I don't like characters that are, like, badass for the sake of being badass. I think they're boring. So, I don't know. When I was a kid, I think I kind of preferred badass. But now that I'm grown, I prefer something a little more nuanced. Kylo Ren, people are finally turning around, thanks to The Last Jedi, but Kylo Ren, people are bitching, oh, he's too whiny, he's a crybaby. You know, he's nuanced. He's got depth to his character. That's what makes him fun to watch. That's what makes him interesting. If Kylo Ren came out in Episode 7 and he was just like, I'm Darth Vader 2.0. I am badass and I got a lightsaber. I have no emotions. I'm just fucking cool, man. Ugh, it'd be like that. Remember when Homer Simpson? He was on the Ren and Stimpy not the Ren and Stimpy show. He was on the Scratchy and Itchy show, and he was like Cool Dog McCool or something. It's like that. Kylo Ren's cool because he's interesting. He wouldn't be cool if he was cool. Characters like that don't work, like Boba Fett. He's just badass. He's just completely and thoroughly badass. But if Boba Fett had like a movie about him, it wouldn't be good. I guarantee you, a Boba Fett movie, if it was about Boba Fett and it had a lot of his backstory, if he talked a lot, if there was a lot of character development, it wouldn't be good. That's not how he works. Some characters just don't work like that. Jesus, this is going on forever. But yeah, this is update 2. Jeez. It's like they got a homing rocket as soon as I got that pack on me. This is update 2.0 of Battlefront 2, and it's a good update, by the way. I haven't talked about the update in a while. But this is the new map. New to Battlefront 2 anyway. It's Bespin. And, oh, that's a lot of people. What the hell? I was pulling the trigger, but it wasn't firing the rocket. And it wasn't on cooldown either, it was just a glitch. Anyway, the glitch is not a part of the update. But the update itself is great. The new unit customization system is fantastic. It's so much better. Honestly, right now, it's a completely solid title. Monetization's gone, pay to win's not coming back. I guess the cargo carrier just fell to his death. But yeah, if you're considering buying Battlefront 2, now's a good time. However, if you want, you could just wait, because like in 2018, there's a lot coming to the game that's going to be pretty. It's going to be pretty sweet. It's going to be pretty badass. But you know, it's not here yet. So if you wanted to wait, why not? I guess wait until there's a really good sale. Right now, it's about $24, which is, I think it's worth it. But nothing wrong with waiting. You could wait and see what they're doing content-wise, and see if you dig it. Ah! I was hoping for a kill for a kill. Yeah, Rey and Kylo were the best part of The Last Jedi. No argument there. Was I the only one that really wanted Rey and Kylo Ren to team up? Like, I don't know. I was liking what was happening. I was getting chills. I felt like they were good together. Hello, lag. The stream isn't lagging, the game is. For those of you that were seeing that. I feel like this room was built to destroy jetpacks. But yeah, I'm curious what you guys think about that. What about that combo? Yeah, some of you guys wanted that. I'm so disappointed. That would have been so epic. Dream team right there. Kylo and Rey. Ah, oh. Close one. Beautiful. Wait, do I have 3 shots or 2? The cooldown. Oh, wait, there it is. I think I've got 1. Yeah, I've got 2 shots, but it cools down really quickly. So I could just main a rocket launcher if I wanted to. This is a crazy game mode. Man, this stalemate is insane. We're so close, though. Look at that. We just need one more cargo, and it's right there. Yes! Yes! Victory for the rebels. The Empire has lost their foothold on Bespin. Today is a victory for the rebellion. Good job, everyone. That was one hell of a stalemate to kill. Second place, not bad. Ultra Steel! Good job. Whoever got the last cargo should have been first place. I don't know if it was Ultra Steel, but they should have been first. Holy crap, 62 kills. Damn. Anyway, I'm gonna get something to eat, but thank you guys for joining me for this. This has been Update 2.0. Honestly, I had no hope for the game. 2.5 weeks ago, I'll just say a month ago. I think I was in Stockholm at DICE 2 weeks ago. Anyway, a month ago, I had no hope for this game's future, but after I saw what they have at the offices, I'm actually kind of giddy. I'm really excited to play that stuff. I'm really excited to play the content that they've got coming out. And this is a great update. It's a great first step. I'm hoping the future steps are just as good and just as impactful. But yeah, I'm actually excited. I'm excited to be excited. So keep an eye on it. I'm not saying go out and buy it. I'm saying keep an eye on it. Whenever there's news, I'll give it to you here, and I'll be completely honest about it. But yeah, here's hoping. Here's hoping that they can actually pull it off. In any case, thank you guys for joining me for this. I should be streaming tomorrow, hopefully. I've got something that I'm really excited to stream. Sea of Thieves. I've got something I'm really excited to stream, and I hope I'll be able to stream. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, subscribe for more live streams like this, and leave a like. But I'm going to do some shout-outs now to thank you guys for joining me. And where is my phone? I don't know. I'll just start a timer on my computer. All right, here we go. Shout out to VK Tech TV. Shout out to Owen Fraser. Shout out to Barry Dad 45. Shout out to the Dallas House Comedy. Shout out to Colin Boots. Stephen Brown. Shout out to Crazy Montager. Butchered that, I'm sorry. Thank you, Mayu Neptune. It was a moisty stream, wasn't it? It was very moist and a very, very wet and soppy and soggy. Soppy soggy. Shout out to Jonathan Martin. Shout out to Geg Gaming. Shout out to Matthew Thomas. Shout out to Much More Matt. Shout out to William Booth. Shout out to Gabriel Lopez, who just got on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Gabriel. Shout out to Austin. Shout out to Trey Walden. Shout out to Dis. Blitzed Buddy. Shout out to Salsa Man. Oh, God, I could go for some salsa. Shout out to Zero Alpha. Shout out to X-Man 132799. Shout out to Stephen Brown. Shout out to Pizza Steve. Salsa or pizza? Which one? Is there such a thing as Italian Mexican? No. Italmix? Sounds like an instant pasta mix. Shout out to AJ. Shout out to Stephen Brown. Shout out to Austin Snyder. Shout out to Trey Walden. Shout out to Trevor Arnold. Shout out to Ruben Zhao. By the way, I had a really exciting video, or videos, I'm going to be doing for God of War. So stay tuned for that. Not only that, but the God of War videos are linked to other videos this year that I'm really excited about. It's going to be special stuff. Anyway, shout out to Tarian, shout out to Lord Draco, shout out to Soreyes345. I've got Soreyes too. Shout out to the Three Amigos, that was a good movie. Shout out to Battlefront HQ, shout out to Crazy Leprechaun, shout out to Tyler, shout out to Samuel Lockhart, shout out to Nolan Frisk, shout out to Calvin, and congratulations on your chef job, Calvin. I'd have you cook for me if you were here. I'm sorry about that. Shout out to Mysterious Gaming. Actually, that's Mysterious Gaming. Maybe it's my serious gaming. Maybe it's a pun. Shout out to Ryan the Wookiee Blacker. Shout out to Humble Networks, who was playing with us. Were you Steel? If you were Steel, you were a true G. If you're the guys in the enemy team, screw you. Get out of here. You're banned. Shout out to Ninja Code X. I love Doritos. Shout out to Escos. Shout out to Dillinger Gaming. Welcome to the fam, man. Shout out to Adam Bunda. Shout out to Truzy Gamer, Mr. Clumsy Gamer. Shout out to Joshua, and that is the timer, which you guys were probably having blare in your ears. I'm sorry about that. In any case, hopefully I'll be able to stream tomorrow, and if I am, then I'll see you there. It's going to be awesome. In any case, thank you for joining me for this. It's been fun. I'm sorry we weren't able to play Bespin and Heroes vs. Villains because it's great there. But until next time, game massively, and may the Force be with you. Always. And congratulations, Battlefront HQ actually just unlocked Leia's Hoth skin. Nice job, man.